Can I just fucking
All
tell
right,
you
so
one
I'm
thing?
here. We're here with Chick Chat, the stars of Chick Chat. There's also
Say your names.
there's
Carrie Carabas,
also like
Patty
seven.
Rossborough.
There's
Be a
also
loud
seven.
show.
There's like 6 or 7. How many Chick Chats? How many Chick Chats are there?
Like 200, but we're the funniest.
So you guys thought that was a good name that was already taken by
went
6 or
first.
7? And you know it's the same dumb show. Twat Talk never. Two tired twats.
I
bet
somebody
that's
stole
not
it.
taken.
Somebody did take it.
Yeah,
somebody
because of
said.
my genius
Yeah,
idea.
they stole your idea.
They
Somebody did Two
I
Tired
think it was-
Twats.
Yeah, it was they famous. It was like I think.
Yeah,
it was,
who were they?
Carly Simon. No,
Yeah, it was somebody famous. Like, oh, I know the girl from The Pretenders. What's her name? With
Chrissy Hine?
Yeah, her and somebody.
So she's doing it.
I heard. I don't know
Yes.
if they're still around. You know.
I'm so dumb.
But if,
Okay, I'm really pissed off at Kevin Brennan because he said
Yeah,
about me
explain.
on the air
Yeah.
that no one would eat my pussy if it had baba ganoush on it. And I want to beg to differ because I put baba ganoush on it and my husband ate it no problem.
For real?
For real.
When's the last time your husband ate your pussy? We're here with all new Misery Loves Comedy. Speaking of Misery Loves Comedy, what would it be like to eat your pussy, Carrie? Would you eat your own pussy for a dare?
If I could do that, possibly.
why wouldn't she?
When's the last time your husband ate your pussy?
Last night, all right? Now zip it. When was the last time you ate a pussy? You're miserable.
No, I eat my wife's pussy
How often?
every time I fuck her.
You do that
Do
every
you every
time?
Yeah,
When
because
was the
I
last
ain't
time-
black.
When was the last time you ate her ass?
About a week ago.
Question.
All right.
That's the question.
McCarthy.
Yeah,
That's
Chad
great.
Zumock's here. Brian's on assignment.
Thank
and
God.
Where is he again?
Brian, you hate Brian?
I don't hate Brian. I'm just saying you
Patty,
finally
you
got
hate
a
Brian,
good-looking
right?
guy on the show.
I don't know that I hate Brian.
But he's a good-looking
But
dude.
Brian has got a lot of issues.
Yeah, number one, he's fucking blind.
well, he's
Well, forget that for
he's
a second.
sexually odd, don't you think?
He's odd?
Well, I mean, he's got some issues sexually. you
Yeah,
don't
my
think
wife
so?
thinks that
He
too.
does?
I mean, I don't know.
Doesn't he
Some
have
of the
a
shit he
wife?
says is so weird. But
He's in Cancun or whatever.
Oh,
I
enjoying
don't
himself.
understand why his wife is still. I don't understand why she puts up
Plus,
with him.
he's been taking
drinking
he's been
and-
taking his shirt off a lot lately, and it's not.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah,
Where does he take his shirt off?
Like he was on vacation, he took his shirt off, and then he was like, he likes to take his shirt off because he can't see himself. You know what I mean? So,
Stupid.
no, but it's not. It's like he's hairy and he's got a big stomach.
Oh, you're
He's
describing
not-
my husband.
It's not. It's not pretty. Like I don't know how women they get to a point where like I gotta fuck this guy. Like
No,
It
you
must
don't
be- it
get
mu-
to
it
that
can't
point.
be-
You start off with that, and then you end up with,
And then they age.
eye candy like Chad. I never thought Chad is good looking.
I think
Chad's
he's
very good
adorable.
looking.
Carrie's so nice to me.
He's no Jim Florentine. I'll give you that.
Nice.
He's cute. I think he's cuter than Jim Florentine. I'm gonna have to.
I
say
told
that.
Carrie before the show started that Jim, our friend Jim, said Carrie had one of the nicest asses he's ever seen. He was like, it was perfect. It was
Had
Had, he's
Yeah,
right,
Carrie,
had.
speaking
Back
of
in the
that-
day. He said back in the day. That's what he
Back
said.
in the
Yeah,
day.
in the day.
Carrie-
What does
What
that
was it? A 12, he said.
Yeah.
I love Florence.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
of course
loved
he
it.
won't say it to your face. Listen, he
Your
has
ass
an
is still
intermediary say it to you. Carrie, when you used to dress like a complete whore,
Yes.
No.
why would you do it?
Well, I never dressed like I never
Yeah,
had
you
my
did.
boobs out.
Okay, yeah, but you
Stomach.
worked.
I
You
had
worked
tight
it.
clothes and I had a tight.
Yeah, who was that for?
Her
For
stomach.
me, honey.
You did it for you. Dressed for you. You dressed like a
Yes.
whore for you because you
Yes.
wanted to be a whore.
Yes.
She was like the original Kardashian. No, I'm
Very
trying to.
sexy.
No, because there was a thing in the New York Times the other day about like women in yoga pants. You know, like women don't want to be sexually assaulted,
No,
but
you
they
do,
want to
you
wear
do.
yoga pants. So it's like the yoga pants. They, you know, even when I drop my kids off at school, I'm like, I don't even like Indian women per se, but when they wear those tight pants, and I'm like, you
Indian
know what?
women,
I
are you
wouldn't
talking
mind
about?
having a little fucking curry in the morning.
Listen, you do dress for men. I mean, you do. You're
Yeah,
like-
so, but then they don't want to be talked to. They want to be sexually harassed, but they want to dress like, they want to basically show exactly what they're, present exactly what their body
I don't
looks
think
like.
yoga pants are sexy.
Okay, I didn't.
clothes.
Yeah, they are. It was
They
an
are.
article written
No,
by.
they are.
It was
They
written
are.
by a woman in the New York Times. It wasn't some fucking Vogue article. It was by in the New York Times by a woman saying like it's a little provocative that women insist on
They're
wearing
hot,
yoga
those
pants even
pants.
when they're fucking freezing out.
No,
when it's
they're hot.
freezing, and what happened to sweatpants? Women are whores, and get over it.
Listen, let me explain something to you. You
And
do
I'm talking to the original whore.
dress like
Carrie
that.
couldn't even get spots around town because she was such a whore.
I do a bit on yoga pants. They do wear them everywhere but the activity itself.
Yeah.
I agree, but
Right.
Do you
wait,
find them sexy, yoga pants? You
Yes.
think they're sexy?
I
mean,
think
Well,
so.
I was in the gym the other day. A woman was stretching. I could literally see her fucking her
Lips.
pussy lips.
Yes.
Because she was stretching. I'm like, I was the only one in the gym, so I'm like, is she taunting me? Does she come
What are you
out?
looking at her lips
She was,
for?
She probably didn't notice
No,
him.
she was flipping around, and she couldn't really see. She's like doing some kind of stretching, so her face was one way, and her fucking her cunt and her cunt lips and her
God.
ass
Well,
was
there's
like
ladies
facing
in
me.
the room.
And I'm like, those are her pussy lips.
What do you want
Kevin,
a woman
there's
to wear
ladies
at
here.
the gym? Is she supposed to wear dungarees, denim? You got to wear something stretchy.
You know if
Then
if your pussy lips are showing, you must be able to feel. Like if my balls are showing,
I
my
wear
balls
panties.
are pressed up.
I wear panties.
Ew! Don't say panties because I don't want to picture your fucking granny
I wear
panties.
underpants.
And they're probably all fucking gray
They're
and
cotton.
all. Ugh.
They're big.
I wear cotton.
They're
when
like
I go to the gym.
loomers.
I'd rather suck off Stevie Wonder.
Oh God.
This really is chick chat.
This is.
No,
Chad.
so you women, you got to make up your mind. Are you whores or
You
are
don't
or
want to be.
what?
Look, you dress like that for guys, but you don't want
Who are you
creepy
dressing for?
guys
Yeah.
to sexually harass you.
Right, you
That's
just
not-
want
you
George
wanna
Clooney.
Right.
You want yoga pants because they're stretchy around the waist. They don't clamp on your crotch. Like if you wear some tight kind of clothes, it's gonna like pull on your lips. You want something stretchy
but-
on your lips.
Yeah, then I saw her
Patty.
pussy lips.
I know.
Yoga
I saw her
pants
pussy
are
lips.
tight.
They're
They're
very
very
tight, and
tight.
they're making them even tighter now. So
The spandex ones.
Well,
are
when
very
I went to school, we wore those bloomers, those gym outfits that were like cotton
Well,
and went
that-
up
we're
and had
not-
bloomer
we're not-
bottoms.
yeah, but you went to the prom
50s.
with George Washington, so that was a long time ago.
And those were uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying. I'm going for comfort. Girls go for comfort.
Not to change the subject,
Go
but
ahead.
have you ladies ever hooked up with comics before?
Oh my God, I was married to a comic.
Names.
Eric Kornfeld, my
I
first
thought you listened to the
husband.
show. You never heard about the Eric Kornfeld?
He's
No.
he's a
Anyway,
comic.
he was a comic, and then he became a writer, and then he also became a homosexual.
He's gay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So he
And he just got
transitioned.
married.
He wrote
To
for
a guy?
Bette Midler. Yeah, he
Well,
married
yeah,
a
if he's gay.
Oh.
Yeah, Patty's not she's not the best at seeing red flags
guy. No, I always
or
thought.
fags.
I thought that
Oh, red fags.
I thought he was over it. He told me he was over it.
You know, when my wife won't fuck me, you know what she says? She goes, "I'm going to oil my mitt."
Whoa.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
so
No, because
funny.
that's what one time they were supposed to have sex.
Yeah.
We
And
did
then-
have sex. It was right after.
I thought he said he wouldn't. He couldn't come, or what happened?
No, he did it.
And you didn't come.
No. Right after he finished, he gets up in the second and runs down the stairs from his loft, right? And I'm laying there like, it was just finished. I'm like, where is he? What's he doing? Where did he go?
You had to go watch gay porn.
Well, no. And so I, like 10 minutes, I'm going, because usually there's an afterglow. I was there, afterglow,
Yeah,
just have
cigarette maybe.
something, or like, I like you or something. So I go downstairs and he's mink oiling his fucking baseball mitt. I like, what are you doing? He goes, oh yeah,
Not baseball,
my mitt
softball.
his softball. I guess his mitt was dry, which is kind of sad because maybe I made him think of his dry mitt. Maybe my
So you
vagina-
blamed yourself
I did think
because your pussy was dry.
maybe it could have had something to do with it. Although I was young then.
Did he
so-
love softball?
He did love softball.
Well, it's his first love.
He didn't love softball.
He did love softball. He played softball.
So he was, and
Okay,
so
so he
he was
got off
often
you and
he
he
was
went-
often oiling his mitt. Like when the kids were like, "Dad," he's like, "Oh, your dad's in
No,
his
by-
man cave oiling his
No,
mitt."
by then he stopped oiling his mitt.
Anyway, could
He
you
stopped
imagine?
Did you ever
Could
go
you
with
imagine
girl
the horror?
comics, Chad, or no?
I've never hooked up with a girl comic.
Why? Because
It's-
we're horrible.
No. At this point in my life, I'm like, it probably makes sense because I should.
Yeah.
You know?
Why?
I don't know. It's just because I feel like nobody gets me.
Oh,
Comedians.
like a regular girl?
Yeah, a regular girl.
I know.
yeah.
Regular girls don't, because
Well-
you have to work every weekend.
But
you
then
can't
that would
date.
be two people with no salary in the house. That's-
Oh.
Okay, here's
Yeah, Carrie, Pat, who are you?
Carrie.
Carrie married her husband.
Thelma.
She married her husband because of his
Pension.
pension, and she wouldn't
401k.
marry
And his
she
sperm.
and she wouldn't marry him until he got her knocked up. So
Really?
guy comics are like they go after a woman who's making some money. They know they will make dick. So they know they know they won't make dick, so they latch on to. I've met a couple of guys like that. They go, I'm not making any money, but my wife makes 6 figures or whatever.
Well,
And
your
that's
wife
like
makes money.
No, she don't. You think I'd be here if my wife made money? My wife. I
thought
can't even
your
go
wife
into it.
made
My
money.
wife's so fucking.
She has a job.
Yeah, but she don't make any money. She's in retail. I mean, it's like laughable how little money she makes. She doesn't.
She thought
You know how
were
we
gonna
pay
be
rent? You know how you
famous.
pay rent?
Yes.
She don't pay rent.
That's how I
And
am.
the problem I started was I started that precedent. Like if I
Yes.
could go back in time, I would say you got to pay me rent, even if it's $100, and we'll go. It's you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
get
Call her a
like,
deadbeat?
It's like an investment.
All right, and then I'd say, how much do I have to pay you? And if you said 100, and then I'd say, okay,
So-
well then you have to pay me 100 for the blowjob.
No,
That's right, Carrie.
So I'd get the money
Blowjob.
back at some point.
blowjob.
What-
You
what's
guys act
wrong
like
with
a
Carrie
blowjob
blowing?
is some fucking thing. Like
It's a
who
lot
gives
of
a
work.
shit?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, when
It's
you're
a
blowing
lot
when you're blowing a gay guy, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work.
Oh my God!
You blow a
hours.
straight guy, and it's about 5 minutes. And before you know it, the game's back on. You're an idiot, Patty. He doesn't come. It must be me. No, maybe it's him. For once, maybe it's him.
Not
You
all guys
fucking
come
idiot.
in 3 minutes, Kevin Brennan.
Yeah, but I come quick.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
All right. That's,
Anyway,
that's you.
so this whole thing, you got to pay. The problem is, it's like I pay, and then my wife will go when I yelled at her yesterday. So she's like, what, give me a bill like it's a fucking game show. Spin the wheel. Hope it's on electric.
Oh my God!
Why
Hope
don't
it lands on electric.
You're a
I
man.
gotta. Yeah, no shit, you fucking twats.
You're supposed to pay.
Yeah,
No,
still.
you are
How about
supposed
me
to.
too?
I think
How
it's-
about me 2 times up? Don't you?
Yeah.
You guys don't pay now?
See,
Don't
that's
you
the
I'm
pay?
not paying.
Women
I'm
are
not paying.
pushing
Yeah, they want a
forward.
double standard.
Yeah,
They
I am-
still want you to pay for
I can't
dinner,
believe I'm agreeing
but
with
they don't
Kevin.
want to be raped.
I can't believe I'm agreeing.
Why
with
should I be raped?
No, I'm saying if we paid for a fucking nice thing, there might be a date rape at the end of the fucking
Listen,
3-course
maybe if
meal.
you
Maybe
did-
that's the fourth course.
Maybe if you did something else in the house other than just sit there.
I don't sit there.
Do you
I
do laundry? You cook?
I do the
You cook?
laundry. I do all the shopping. My wife don't shop
Okay, why are you
because she
yelling?
comes.
Oh,
She comes
wow.
home. She's like,
I
goes,
would yell too. He's got a. He's a.
she comes home. She's like, she goes,
abused.
Backed up.
she goes,
He's
what's for
abused.
dinner? She goes, what's for dinner? I go, you're the woman. What's for dinner?
She's
She never
working.
shops. She never shops. She never stops and buys food on the way home.
Okay,
never.
you got a
Does
bad
she
deal.
work
Never.
40 hours a week? Yes,
Not
she
now.
fucking does.
No, most of the time she didn't work at all. Now she's working.
That
but she's a
raisin
lot of
bread's
time-
not going to pay for itself.
Yeah, thank you, Chad.
Oh my God! I cook every
I
night.
need a sponsor.
I don't cook. Kevin does all the cooking, and he does his shopping too. I have to
I
admit.
do all the shopping. I'm lugging
I
water.
do all the shopping.
Waters from Costco.
I do laundry.
My wife don't shop. We got a washer dryer in the unit, and it still gets backed up sometimes. I go, it's right here. It's right here. Why you don't have to lug it to the fucking village like some African woman.
Oh my God!
It's right here, and you still can't do it? Oh, I forgot to. What the fuck we doing? Figure on your own fucking twat.
Why don't you do it? You're home all day. You
I
do it.
do it when I'm home, but if I'm not home, I come home. She's like, it's full. I'm like, you can't fucking. All you gotta do is hit the knob.
Maybe she doesn't
Turn it
want
up.
to touch your stinky underpants.
No, I no, it's not that. She just don't like doing fucking women shit. Women don't want to do women shit because they think, oh, that's what my mom did. I'm not Rosa Parks.
What,
Oh,
the
they
fuck?
are Rosa
God.
What does that have
That's
to
so
do
I'm
with Rosa
saying that
Parks?
they don't want to cook and clean because that's fucking old fashioned.
I'm perfectly comfortable with a woman
Chad,
taking
shut
care
the
of me.
fuck up. Chad, you don't know dick. You're from Cleveland. You don't know
I'm
dick
hoping
about
like Nikki
twat.
Glazer marries me and takes care of me. That's my backup plan.
Oh, is she sexy? You like
yeah.
her?
Well,
Yeah.
I know. I was like, kind of. I know. I don't know. Maybe. I think Rachel. Well, Amy's married. Schumer.
Yes. Who else?
Rachel's-
Sarah Silverman.
Rachel's engaged. So it's down to
Sarah's
Nikki.
single again.
Is she?
Yes,
she
she's
said
single.
she's single.
Because she didn't want to marry that guy supposedly.
Who, Sarah?
Yeah. Why doesn't she want to get married?
But she always goes out with like
No, because she used to say I'm not going to get married until everyone can get married, and now everybody can. She still says she's still not
lying.
getting married. She's a lying cunt, and she's no because it's called show business. They just lie. Nobody fucking calls them on. I like when people quote Sarah like about Sarah's political views. Sarah's a fucking dropout, a college dropout, and she sucked dick to get to where she is. She has no talent. She sucked dick to where
I
she
think
gets
she's
to where.
talented.
And
She's-
then
That's
and
rude to
then-
say about your ex-girlfriend.
and
man.
then
that is
and then
true.
people are like, oh, she's got a lot of interesting. She didn't. She's not a fucking. She didn't go to Harvard.
But
she
she's
didn't study
funny.
political
She's
science.
smart.
She's very funny.
No,
And
she's
you
compared to
have
Nikki Chawla, she's funny.
Oh shit!
Who's Nikki Cho?
Exactly.
We talked about that on Burning Bridges.
Nikki
Who's
Chawla.
Who's Mickey Cho?
No, Carrie recommended somebody.
So okay, but Peaches says in here, she says
Uh-oh.
she said first of all she said she's drop dead
Nikki Chowa?
gorgeous. Is she gorgeous?
Is
this
that
girl?
her?
No.
She's like a supermodel.
Hey
She
guys.
said.
Is she?
Who's Nikki Chawla?
She's a comedian.
She says, I don't lie. Why is she saying that?
So set it up, Kevin. What happened?
Why,
You went-
Peaches is listening?
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Peaches
watching.
is listening.
Kevin, set it up. What
So is
happened?
Joe McGaga, and he says you look great on camera.
We love Joe McGaha. Okay, go ahead.
What happened? So Carrie couldn't do the gig, and you were in where?
I asked, here's how dumb Carrie is. Like, I know Greek people are traditionally not smart. I mean, you got fucked up your own economy so bad. I don't
That
even know
is
what's
not
going
true.
on.
It's true.
All right.
Anyway,
sure.
so, they like to have a good time. They're like Puerto Ricans, They like to have a good time. They don't really worry about being fiscally responsible. So anyway, so I call Carrie. I guess she's in her car. I go, Carrie, can you do this weekend? She goes, I don't think I can. But Tim Gage is here. He can do it. I go, I didn't say, or can you or anybody in your car? How about your husband?
Manny, the
How about-
tugboat's here.
Yeah,
He
how
can
about
do it.
dumb Manny? How about your oldest kid? Could she do it?
Manny would
Is she
have been
available?
hilarious.
Yeah, right.
He would
for
have been.
5 minutes.
No, he would
Dude,
have.
I would have did it.
So Carrie goes, she goes, Tim Gage. She goes, I go, so then I go, yeah, I don't think so. No, because Tim Gage is there every fucking time I'm there. So then I text Carrie. I go, hey, next time I ask you, can you do a gig? I like I just said, I don't mean everybody in the fucking car. I don't pass it around like a fucking hot potato, you dumb cunt. So then,
what happened?
like a week later, they're like, oh, did you get somebody? So I go, Carrie, okay, who can do it? She goes, how about Peaches? I go, I don't know Peaches. And then
I go, she's funny. She'll do a great
She
job.
would do a great job.
whatever. So so then Peaches goes, I can do Friday, I can't do Saturday. Then so she gives me this Nikki Chawla for Saturday.
Is she on
okay.
the feed right
Yeah,
now?
she's on the feed. Nikki Chawla. Hi,
Buckle up,
everyone.
Oh,
Nikki.
Nikki's on the feed.
she's
All right, then
listening.
I'm not talking about it.
Why?
I know she's on the fucking feed. That's why you don't do a fucking Facebook
I told
Live.
you that she was on the feed.
All right. No, you said Peaches was on the feed.
No, I said Nikki
Well,
Chawla's
I
on the feed.
heard
Well, you
Nikki
said she
is
bombed?
gorgeous and funny.
She bombed?
I hear she's very funny. Look, she's
thought
on
you were
looking
there.
for you.
I'm just trying to have.
But she's gonna
stupid.
beat me
She
up.
did.
Well, maybe
You
you
guys-
intimidated. Hold on a second.
Right.
You
right,
are very
right.
intimidating.
You're very
I
intimidating.
didn't
Not
say a word.
friendly.
I didn't say a word.
Not
Yeah, that's
friendly,
what
you're-
you
yeah,
should say
so maybe
hello.
you should say hi and be
That's
nice.
not do it.
You have to
Okay.
be a dick your whole life.
So anyway, all right, well, I'll do the PG version of it or the PC version of it. Anyway, she did 6 minutes, and then then
And
she
she was
got
supposed to
fired.
do how much?
And she got fired after the first show.
Who fired her?
He did.
The club.
Why only 6 minutes?
That's all she had.
All right, so maybe Carrie didn't know she only had 6
Let's-
Okay, well, don't recommend somebody. Don't
She's-
recommend somebody to feature that can do 6
Well,
minutes.
maybe she was trying to give her a break.
Well, I'm looking what she's saying.
What?
Maybe she should answer you back.
Yeah, maybe Nikki, you should answer
They-
back.
we timed it. I had her at 7 minutes. The other guy had her at 6. So she did between
Okay,
6
so she's
and
obviously
7
new.
minutes.
She's new. She's
And
gonna
she's
do
Okay, well,
got
she's
it.
not right. Then don't take a feature gig. Here's the point.
Did she know she
women,
was a feature?
Women have questionable reputation in the stand-up world for years and years and years. Oh, we're good. So it'd be like if I hired someone said, "Hey, Kevin, we need an Irish guy to do," and I couldn't do it. So I go, "How about my friend? He's an alcoholic." Because that's what the Irish are known for. How about Mike Egan? He's a big alcoholic.
Mike
He
Egan's
prob-
funny.
Yeah, and he's an
He is
alcoholic.
funny.
Not
maybe he's
anymore. He doesn't drink
maybe he's clean
anymore.
now.
He's
Okay,
clean.
or any less. Anyway, so when women recommend another woman, they should recommend someone good who can do the job so that it looks good, because it's gonna get back on Peaches. Who she recommends, and it's back on Carrie too.
She said she thought somebody was waving ahead of her to get off the
Okay,
stage.
well, that's nice.
I'll be at the Funny Stop with Kevin Brennan April
That's nice.
19th and the 21st in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio.
Okay, well, they told her to do 15 minutes. So first of all, you set your own watch, and
She thought they were waving
and
at her.
she's-
I
and
understand
she's-
that.
No, okay, well, it's not the case. Okay, it's not the case.
She says she's grateful she got the spot. Thanks, Kevin.
See,
Okay,
she's
well-
taking the high road, Kevin.
Okay, well, I'm taking a very, very low road, and
You
the
know
club
what?
was
I
not.
have
The
to
club was
see-
not happy, and they were not the least bit
I
impressed.
have
And
to
so
see
here's
her.
another thing: they got 3 clubs. So why you going into there and you know you can't do it, and you're gonna get in fucking now they're gonna use her again? No,
Okay, well,
why
what-
would they?
She's going to get her
Why
own
would
TV
they?
show, guaranteed.
She's young. She's
and
pretty.
you know what?
She's on a comedy tour.
She's
there
on
you
a comedy
go.
tour. She's young and pretty. She's probably going to have her
And
own
she's doing
special
Caroline. See? What do you know?
She's doing Caroline, so that's the big thing now. You do Caroline.
Peaches is on
you
here.
book your own show at Caroline's, and then you're a star.
All I
You're a
ask-
star.
All I
Oh
know
my
is
God!
I'm
You guys
defending-
are really living in the
I'm
1980s.
defending Nikki
She's
Chihuahua.
going to be at Caroline's at 6:30 in the morning. Doesn't matter. It's Caroline's. Nobody gives a fuck.
All right, be nice to new. You remember when you were new? When were you new?
Yeah, and I didn't take feature gigs.
What was your first gig you took?
I wouldn't take good. I wouldn't take a club that had 3 clubs, and I knew I couldn't fucking do the club. When she got there, she said to James, not how much time do I do? She goes, how much time do I have? So James was like, what?
That's a
What?
red flag.
That she didn't
Yeah.
mean to
No,
say
no,
that.
she didn't mean
to
it that
say
way.
that.
And then she said, she also said to me, she goes, she texted me that morning, how much time am I doing? I go, I don't know, 20, 25. So even then I was like, why are you texting me the day of the gig? How about text me when the gig's offered to you? As opposed to like, well, you think you're going to write a new 10 minutes? It's like women when they write a check on Friday, and then by Monday I hope they can clear it because they'll meet some fucking rich guy at the bar. I know you do it, you fucking tired twat.
Whoa!
You've done it. I never bounced a check in my life. My wife's like, I told when after we got married, my wife wrote a
That's
check.
because you've been wearing the same fucking clothes for 7 years.
My wife
We bought
wrote a
new
check.
clothing.
My wife wrote
Yeah,
a
he's got that same shirt. I saw
My
it
wife-
before.
My wife wrote a check. The first check after we married, it bounced. It's like, cause I wasn't in town. I go, right, whatever. And then I go, you know how many checks I bounced in my life? 0. She goes, cause you got OCD. I go, you're a fucking mental.
Well, I do think it's
because
weird. if
women
you've
write
never
checks and they
bounced
go,
a check.
maybe I'll meet somebody.
It's like
And it'll help
rolling-
clear the check. Because guys have money and they're stupid. They need fucking.
No one's writing
they
checks anymore.
They need vagina.
I actually
No, I
still
write
write checks.
I gave him a check.
Patty writes a check when she's paying for her fucking thing at the grocery
But
store.
I write him a check, and I told him today, don't cash
I
it
do the
till
same thing.
like
I always go
3
cash it
days.
on Friday. I
Don't
never have
cash
to
until
check
I get
on
this
the-
radio.
Don't,
gig.
you said
That's
don't
right.
cash it.
I do that every week with him.
Why
I
write
go,
him a check then?
both
You
of
on
us do it.
PayPal?
I
do
you know
Friday.
You know,
what?
ridiculous.
I go to
How
Monday,
much
Friday.
time do I do?
Listen,
Why
she
you asked me
said-
that a month ago?
She said that's not nice.
That's
and
not
don't
nice.
be mean.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
be
give
mean.
a fuck. I'll punch her right in her cunt.
Stop it.
Whoa.
Oh, no, you can't
Kevin,
say that to her.
Kevin, come
Here's
on.
the thing, Nikki. All I know about that girl, Carrie and I are going
I
to bring
feel
her
like
on one
I'm
of our
sitting-
shows.
I feel like I'm sitting next to Otto and This is the puppet.
Nikki,
And he's just
Nikki, I'm
spewing
talking
out
to Nikki
hate.
right now. Don't fucking pay attention. He's just doing it because
Yeah,
he's got
yeah,
his
yeah.
mother issues. It has nothing to do with you. It's to do with his
His
mother.
mother
He's
hated him.
angry at his mother. His mother hated him, so he's taking it out on you.
Mother hated
You're
him.
a nice person. Don't worry.
So, who gives
She
a
had-
shit?
the mother had
my
10
mailman's
kids.
a nice person too. I don't want him doing 25 before I go up. Who gives? He's a nice person.
next
How
time-
about being funny?
How about you should
You
do your
fucking
homework?
idiot.
How about you do your homework next time and
Why-
see who you
but
bring
why
it in?
did- but why does he wait
Truth
till
is
like
mad at
Thursday
Carrie.
night?
Well, in Kevin's defense, he trusted your recommendation.
Wait, he
and
wait.
That was
hold
his
on a
first
second.
mistake.
First of all, here's the deal. He waits Thursday. Texts me, can you open for me Friday and Saturday? I
No,
can't.
I didn't.
When
I
was
texted
it?
you a month ahead
It
of
was
time.
Tuesday.
It was a month ahead of
Was
time.
it?
Oh, you women just lie to cover each other's fucking dirty fucking contracts.
You know,
It's so sad.
it's so mean.
It is sad that you can't find one woman on the island that can do 25.
You didn't want peaches. She does fucking an hour.
They didn't want peaches.
All right, she does an hour, so just so you know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a killer. I'm sure
You're
everybody's got
It is a
disrespectful,
killer.
she said. You're very disrespectful. You're very disrespectful. and I
Okay,
agree
I'll
with
meet her at any fucking street corner.
her. She'll probably kick your fucking ass. You know, I love
Very
it when
disrespectful.
I
I
love
guess-
it
I
when
guess-
old men now they're like, oh yeah, yeah, and then they go out and a guy like that beats the shit out of
I'll
him.
fight
and
anybody
a 20-year-old,
anytime.
20-year-old
I'll fight-
beats the shit out of
He
him.
I'll
almost
fight
fought
black.
Jimmy Martinez.
Yeah,
I'll fight black
No,
dudes.
Carrie almost fought
fought
Jimmy
Jimmy
Martinez.
Martinez. Thank you.
He sat down. Carrie got up and put her
I
fist
sat
up.
down. Carrie got up to move out of
No,
the way.
she
No,
got
I
up.
was like, hold
was-
on a minute.
she
I
was-
thought he was going to
Oh,
kill
didn't
him.
he push you?
He
Yeah,
spun
he
the
spun
chair
the
Spun
around.
a
Yeah.
chair in front
Whoa,
of her.
that's disrespectful.
I thought Carrie was
That
ready
was
to fight him.
disrespectful.
You should have stuck up for her right there.
I was going to
I
jump
was
on his
gonna,
back.
except,
He
like-
was gonna, but he couldn't get up. He was sitting in his chair going like this.
No, I'm not going to stand up so
Stay
he can
back.
knock me down. I'll stay
Listen,
where he
Jimmy's
can.
scary. He's very
He's very
tall,
scary.
and he's big. And
I
he
was scared just watching it.
and
I
he
wasn't
was
even there.
glazed over. He had
Kevin, didn't you go
glazed
like on a
over.
boxing show to learn how to box that weekend?
Yeah, I met up with Jerry Cooney at
To get some
Series
tips?
Series
You
Saturday.
did not.
He did. I have a video of it. He taught me how to box. He taught me how to like duck and then throw a punch.
So
Really?
duck and run.
Duck and run. Jerry, the Great White Hope. Jerry Cooney.
I remember
So
he
that
had
was
a bar.
fun.
He had a bar in
Yeah.
Hemington.
Anyway,
I
so
So
remember
all
that.
female comics email Kevin Brennan. Go to kevinbrennan.com.
no, somebody said something because I was talking about it on Kumi on Monday, and then there was a woman comic in the green room, I guess, that was on Bobo's show and Bochetti's show. So she tweeted something about it. Kevin Brennan says women can't, and then she tagged a bunch of women
Don't
comics.
turn into Jerry Lewis. Don't
Huh?
be a.
No,
don't
it's not that. I want women to vote for me, but you just got to do your time. And Carrie goes, how good do they have to be? I go, just do your time. They don't have to be that good. I don't want a guy doing guy jokes, and then I got to do guy jokes.
You got to get that out of your head. You've been
Okay,
doing stand-up
Chad,
forever.
Chad,
You don't
Chad,
need a woman
Chad,
in front of you.
Chad,
Chad's
Chad.
trying to
Just be
open for
somebody
you.
funny.
Chad,
What?
you work the road. The road's a different story. I'm talking about in current times, 2018.
Yeah.
You're in
It's in your
Ohio
head.
where it's like 1992.
No, I
Okay,
travel
she said-
everywhere.
No,
It's
you
in your
don't.
head.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Go
No,
to
you
my
don't.
website,
She said she
shadzimock.com.
stayed for your whole set, and you're very racist.
I'll be at the Nashville Zanies in May.
Oh, that's not what she said when I was done.
Where else am I going to be?
Well, she didn't want to.
Now she's singing a different tune. I don't give a fuck. I just call it like I see it. My wife writes checks she can't cash. She don't shop. And Nikki Chola did 6 minutes, and she got fired. So you think they want to fire? You think they want to put Tim Gage on again? The guy's there every week. You think they want to put him
I
on
love
again?
Tim Gage.
I do too.
I do
then.
too.
I'm just saying he's there every week.
Well, that's his own
Even
fault.
people when they come up to him, they see him, they go,
Well,
very
well,
funny
hold on
as
a second.
usual.
Get on Liz.
They go, I enjoyed you again.
Well, was it
We
Comedy
saw you
Cellar-
last- we
wait,
saw
the
you
Comedy
last
Cellar
week.
is the same fucking
Yeah,
10
but they get a
people,
different
too.
they get a different turnaround. They get
Get
tours.
Liz
Not
Mealy.
a lot of tours going to governors.
Kevin, get Liz Mealy. She's a funny female.
There's a lot of funny
There's
females.
a lot of funny
There's
females.
Get Marla Schultz is hilarious.
Oh yeah! How about Charles Grodin's
Get
daughter?
Ro-
Yay!
Get Robin Fox.
Yeah.
She'll
How
kill
about
it.
Howard Feller? Fucking
Oh
idiot.
my God!
Yeah, why don't we get people from the
he
90s?
wants a woman, but he hates women. That's
It's-
the only
it's-
problem.
No,
He
I
wants
hate.
a-
I
doesn't
do hate
need
women.
one.
I do hate women now.
Okay, then maybe you shouldn't have women open for you. if you
No,
hate
I
women.
want
No,
because I want
this
them.
trend
I want
of
them.
guys having women. Just get a funny person. It doesn't matter.
No, Chad, you're an idiot.
It's good
No,
to have
I'm
a
not.
woman. Yeah, I'll tell you
Dude,
what.
Florentine called in.
I
He-
like it that a woman opens.
I
for him
think a
because
woman
it
should
does
open for you
every
because
show.
it softens you.
Yeah, and it gives a different
Have 'em
point of
host.
view. Gives a different point of view.
And may I say, I do listen to your podcast every week. And your podcast, when you had, what's her name on? Gladys. And you're very funny with
Gladys
the women
Knight.
on it.
Good. I
It's
like
good.
women.
I know, you're
like
good
that.
with
I
women
don't like.
on
I don't want to talk. Like even Chad's bugging the fuck out of me. You need guys. You need guys to
No.
build a bridge.
It's all in your
no,
head.
it's not. No, it's not all in my
It
head.
is.
Women.
Dude, I travel with Florentine all the time, and he brings his scumbag friends, and he has a great show. He kills.
Okay, yeah, but his fans are from the 1990s. They're just, and that's what they want. Like at Comia, they don't want women.
Funny's funny.
No, it's not.
Guy, girl,
No, it's
black
not.
guy,
No, it's
whatever.
not.
Just be funny.
No, it's not. That women don't want to see all guy comics anymore.
That's
they
a
don't.
mental thing.
And,
I don't
and
think women-
all the people in your audience.
You had one problem at the cellar with a female comic, and it screwed you up completely.
No, all the guys in your audience are all guys for Florentine shows. So they don't have women.
There's
there.
some women.
Here's the thing. When you have a comedy show, half the people in the audience, most of the time, are women. And those
Yeah, so they should be
women
represented.
want to see a woman
yes,
up on the
even if she
stage.
stinks.
No, they want a funny woman up there. They want a funny woman.
I want.
You're
a funny
turning into
woman, too.
Neil.
How?
This is
Oh yeah.
politically
Speaking of Neil, I
correct.
want to give a shout out to Neil. You know, Neil. Speaking of women, Neil wrote a movie with what's her name?
Who, a woman?
Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings.
Really?
Yeah, called the
She's a funny female.
what's the name of the movie? The Female Brain.
And what's
And
that
it's
about?
been out 2 weekends. You know
Yeah.
how much it's done so far?
How much?
17,000. You couldn't even buy a fucking Impala with what it's done at the
Okay,
box
but
office.
let me tell you
and
something.
that fucking Black movie did 300 million already, and Neil's like, I'm talented. I don't see it.
Okay, let me.
I know
tell
you can help Dave Chappelle. You can help Dave Chappelle collect his thoughts and do a show with them. Chappelle did 4 fucking specials this year, so obviously the guy doesn't need that much help. So Neil gets a minimal help. Basically, you know what Neil did for Chappelle? He's like, Dave, I'll write
million ain't dick.
He's an
No,
executive
it ain't
producer.
dick, but it's more dick than what you have.
It's more than your dick. Hey,
But-
you know
but
what?
You want to bet? You want to bet
Here's what
out
I wanna
5 million
say.
before this is
The
done?
Big
This
Fat
show.
Greek Wedding, that movie.
Yeah.
I went with John Manfrotati to see it. There was 2 people in the audience, and we were like, "This movie's never gonna make it." It grossed like stupid numbers like that, and then all of a sudden, in like a month, it went to like $200 million.
Okay, you want to bet all the money you'll ever have that's not going to happen to the female brain? You guys are so lame.
You never
You
know.
guys really are women. You
never
come
know.
up with the most random arguments. Me and John Manfrotati, nobody gives a fuck. You probably saw it on a matinee on a Friday before the first day the movie came out.
No, it was doing bad in the box office.
No,
and
it
then all of a
wasn't.
sudden, it exploded.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I just said 17,000. I'm right?
Yeah, he's actually
Yeah.
right.
And
I looked up how much you make a year.
Rotten Tomatoes, it's like 31%. So it's a bomb. So ready, I will
Does
say.
that make you happy?
Yeah,
that your
because I'll
brother
say
has a bomb?
I will
Are you
say
happy your brother
yeah,
bombed?
it gives me in immeasurable amounts of
Why?
pleasure.
Why does it make you
Because
happy?
he's a fucking cunt.
Well,
He's a
Gary,
cunt.
Gary, you
And he
remember-
thinks he's so talented. Writing a movie takes a little bit of talent. Helping Dave Chappelle do a show together, again, he didn't do anything. He just organized Dave's thoughts and did the editing, did all the white people shit.
But he executive produced Chris Rock's new special.
Yeah, again, you don't have to do anything. He just stands there. He goes, Chris, I like.
Joke. He didn't have to do anything.
Okay, but why is
I'm
he getting all
foaming at
these?
the fucking mouth.
Why is he getting all these opportunities? How come?
Because
yeah.
black
Is he
people like to
likable?
get white people to do their fucking dirty work because it's payback.
Carrie.
Like
I
they
got
hire them as agents and accountants because they do hey Wigger, do the shit I don't want to do.
Carrie, you remember you told me before that we about karma and all that? Explain that to Kevin about
Yeah,
karma.
he's not getting it.
See, I always thought that you and your brother were going to make up, but can I tell you the truth? You're never going to make up with your brother, and I know why. Because I saw a special. I heard him I listened to him on a podcast, actually. That is a guy that you would never get along with. I can't even believe you guys come from the same family. The kind of stuff he talks about and that he cares about and he thinks about, and he's not like
It's all a front.
funny.
It's all a front.
It's
It's
not
all a
like funny
front.
on a podcast.
I heard from a very reliable source that Neil can't turn a room, meaning
What does that mean? Turn a room.
meaning whatever the room is, that's what he get. That's what he can do. If the room's good, it'll be good when he's done. If the room sucks, the room will suck. When he can't take a bad room and make it good. And that's if you can't do that, you're not a good comic. Period.
Do you think
I saw it tell. Turn it back again
I love that.
to shove it down their fucking cunt throats. He's just like, see what I can do? And now I don't give a shit about you, and now I'm going to turn you into the piece of shit that you were when I found
He's
you.
brilliant.
That's a
though.
master.
You're comparing him
Nobody
to-
else can do that. No, but a good
He is a
comic can
master.
take a shit room. I'm talking about me. A good comic can take a shit room, get them laughing, and then go, ta-da. Okay?
So
Okay,
can
do
you
you-
always
wait, do
do
you-
it? Can you always
Yes,
do the shit?
yes.
Do you
every
think
time.
do you think
Every
he was
time.
jealous of you being a comedian and having
He's
the life?
jealous of my big black dick. I don't give a fuck what he's jealous of. I'm not psychoanalyzing that.
You know what I don't
Faggot.
understand?
And I say faggot, no disrespect to your husband. I say it with all due disrespect.
so-
He's a complete faggot, and now he's all like, black people. I'm going to that fucking black movie. I'm going to sit in the back and start yelling out shit.
Well, you know
and they're
what
gonna
was
be like,
weird?
"Hey, shut up. I'd be like, fucking, it's 30 years of payback, you fucking
You know what was weird?
N-words.
On
And I'm
Martin
going to make
Luther-
Brian wear his fucking nigga hat.
On Martin Luther King Day, he did put a tweet out where he goes, if you're white, hire a black person, which was like the most ridiculous thing you
What
could
does
ever
that
tweet.
mean?
I don't know. But then somebody calls him on it and goes, okay, I'm black. Hire me for one of your TV shows, one of your movies. And then
Right.
all of a sudden he's like,
Nah, nah,
oh,
nah, nah.
why don't you just send your
Oh, I
information?
thought you
know what I
meant-
mean?
I
Like,
get
Oh
you.
my God, I didn't even realize that. So somebody said, "Give me a job," and then he goes, "So it
Yeah,
basically showing it's not that
and all
easy.
these black
you can't
guys
just
were
hire.
coming on going, okay, I'll work for you. I'll do something
Yeah,
for you. And
yeah.
yeah,
And
now
then
he's
he's
in
like, he's all, oh yeah, call my people.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
never mind.
yeah.
He probably deleted it. That's what I'm saying. He's a complete fraud. He's a complete fraud. No talent fraud. He's got all these cocks
He's
full
got
and all
money,
these,
though.
all
That's
these
the
black-
thing. He's got
He
money.
don't even have that much money, Patty.
5
Patty, you
million.
could have money.
I wish I had 5
$5
million.
million. That's a lot. I guess in where you live, it's a lot.
Can I?
In New York, it ain't dick.
Can I
Right?
tell you?
No, it's
I
not
looked
that
up
much.
your
No,
money.
it's not that much.
But I would be happy with it in the bank. I would be happy with $5
No,
million
because then
in
you
the
can
bank
write a check to fucking Adam and
without
it will clear.
telling him to.
Do you know what I
hold
looked
it
up?
for a week.
How much money you make? You know what it says? It says this was given by this. We can't confirm this, and it may not be true. You know what it said? How much money you read? $75 million. And guess who wrote
To
it?
me?
To you by Benoit Pratt. Do you know a guy named Benoit Pratt? He put that in the thing for you.
Yeah.
That you're worth 75.
He's right.
That's
Millions
hilarious.
of
Really?
fucking dollars.
He's my accountant.
He put that in.
Benoit, do it for me
From
too.
Allensville, Pennsylvania. I love that he put that in.
Benoit,
You're
do
right.
that for
So
me,
now
Chad
you make
Zumock.
more money. Yes. Now
Yeah,
you
they
make
don't
more
know how
than
much
your
money
brother.
anybody has.
But you put that out into the universe and it'll
I
happen.
love that. Anyway.
You should have Godfrey feature for you. You know, mix it up. A little diversity.
We're not even talking about that.
Why wouldn't he?
First of all, nobody can follow Godfrey.
I mean, that's true. He's very loud, and
No, he's funny too.
Yeah,
You
and he
can't
moves
follow
around
him.
the
I know,
stage.
he's great.
Yeah.
Speaking
he's
of which, I'm at
good-looking.
Levity Live all weekend with him.
Yeah, he is.
I want to
good
slide that
looking.
He
plug
doesn't
in.
age. He's not aging.
Yeah,
He's got a
black
great
don't crack.
body.
Yeah,
He does look
he's
good.
got a
He's
delicious
handsome. Girls
body.
like him.
He's-
Girls
he's-
like him.
He's chocolate.
Would you make love to him, Carrie?
No.
All right.
She's married.
Who would you fuck, Seal or Godfrey first? Both have one
If
name.
I was on an
Both
island?
chocolatey.
I'm gonna go with. I don't know.
Name
Seal.
Name the top
If I was
five.
on an island.
Okay,
don't
ladies,
know,
name the
see
top 5 hottest comics working, good-looking guys.
They
Comics.
don't know. She's gonna say Richard Jenny and
He's
fucking-
dead. He's dead.
No, I know. He's gonna say
Richard
dead
Jenny.
guys.
Dennis Wolfberg.
Dennis Wolfberg.
Guys, Patty came up with.
He
Joe
had a-
Boster, but
he had
he's
a
still
laser
alive.
eye.
Joe Boster's still alive.
What about Florentine?
Look,
He's got a sexy quality about him.
who do I like? My type.
Who's your
The
type?
Russman Eves.
Oh,
Ugh.
see, to him, no.
You
for
love
me.
Russ Maneve.
Oh,
No, not
fucking
Russ
Jesus
Maneve.
Christ.
Who do I like? I don't even know who I like.
Attell is sexy.
Yeah, I find
Really?
Attell sexy.
Attell is a
Attell's
sexy guy.
Yep.
Well, I know, but I like. You're
That's all
asking
right.
me.
You're asking what she likes. Who else do you like? What about the younger guy? What about Adam?
Adam
He's not a
Devine?
comic.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's sexy, though.
He is. He's cute.
Brian McCarthy?
No, I like
God.
Pete Corielli's also really
Oh,
sexy.
I don't like
Oh,
that.
my
No,
God.
no. Okay, no.
Oh,
Who
see.
else?
He always seems like he's on something, Pete
Does he?
Corleone.
Yeah.
No, I think he's sexy.
Who else? Why
Who-
can't I think
I
of any
can't
guys?
think of
right
any
Sebastian
now?
Maniscalco?
No.
No,
No way.
No.
I don't think
No
I like
way.
many.
Dane Cook.
Oh, God, no.
Gross.
Ugh, no.
No.
Chris D'Elia.
No.
Wow, you guys are picky.
They're old. They don't like.
No,
they don't
no,
like-
come
they
on.
don't even know who
Give
you're
us
talking
somebody
about.
sexy. Who's somebody sexy?
I'm
who's a
naming
guy
'em.
comic? Those are the sexy ones?
Brody Stevens.
Who the fuck is that? He sounds like a skier. Does he ski? Is that Brody?
How about Craig Shoemaker? You must have fucked
Oh, my
him.
God. Craig Shoemaker fucked me over on a gig
Love
so
Maker?
hard. He fucked me over on a gig so hard, that asshole. He goes, oh, you got to go. Because my name was on the marquee, and his name wasn't on the marquee. And he was, like, being a bitch. And he was like, why isn't my name on the marquee? And I go, I don't know, because I was the middle, and he was the closer. He goes, oh, I've got something wrong with my throat. You got to go on close, and I'm going to go in the middle. And then he goes in the middle. He does a fucking hour in the middle. He crushes it. He brings people up from the audience. He does everything just to fuck me.
He's doing
Because he's so
improv.
mad that my name, he did improv. He did
Yeah,
improv
he's doing
at
the
end,
hands
that
behind the
stupid
person's
bullshit.
back.
And then I
Yeah,
had
but
to
it's
go
your
up
fault
and
because
do-
you're such a sucker.
I
I've
was
heard,
so
I've heard,
nice.
I've
I
heard
would've
so
said
many
no.
stories where you switch with people and
I
then
was
they
an
fuck
asshole
you.
and they fuck
How about
me.
Lynn Complitz? Didn't she fuck
She
you one
did
time?
fuck me too, yes. They
So,
all
Wait
so
a
it's
second.
on you. You're like, oh yeah, what could go wrong? Let me marry a homosexual. What could go wrong? I mean, Craig Shoemaker you never switch with the headline unless
He
he's
told
giving
me he was sick. He
unless
said he
he's
couldn't
giving you the
speak.
money.
He said my throat hurt.
Brian
and
McFadden did that to
You
me
know
in
who-
Aruba. Same thing.
You know who
Really?
did it to me
Yeah.
here? It
Who?
was just
Who?
Rich Ramirez.
Eddie If.
Ramirez. What's his name?
Richard-
Not
the one who
JJ.
died?
JJ.
Oh, JJ, forget
Jimmy
it.
J.J. Walker?
Ramirez
He
goes
goes on
to
before
me.
you?
So I'm here. I have an 8:40
He
spot.
always tries to get
8:40 spot. He
Yeah.
gets in with his ridiculous outfit and hat, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going on at 9, and I have a 9:25 at Dangerfields. Do you think I could do the 8:40?"
Yeah, and then he's going
probably
to try
did,
and blow
though. He
you
probably
away.
did.
And then he
But
tries
how do you book yourself like that? 8
He
o'clock.
always- he
is
does
Puerto
shows a night.
Rican.
He does 6 shows a night.
I can't.
Bobby Collins.
Oh, God. He fucked
Ugh,
me over, too,
he's
on
cute.
New
Jesus.
Year's. Fuck
He's
him. All
cute,
these
but-
guys have fucked me over. He fucking pretended he forgot my name because on the first show on New Year's, his
The
friends
Pitbull
came
did
up to
that?
me- Yes, and his friend said, you were funnier than the headliner, and he's standing right there. And he made sure I
Bobby
wasn't funnier.
Slayton or Bobby Collins?
Bobby. Oh, no,
Oh,
Bobby Collins.
whatever.
Forget it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Heath
thinking-
mixed you up.
Oh, what'd you say, Bobby Collins or
Yeah,
Bobby
I meant
Slayton?
Bobby Collins.
No
I
wonder
was-
you got
Bobby
fired from
Collins,
that
I
radio
fucking
show.
no. Bobby Slayton, I love Bobby Slayton.
Yeah, everybody does. He's
I love
a
Bobby
cokehead.
Slayton.
Anyway, go
Yeah, he
ahead.
did say
so
Bobby
what happened to Bobby Collins?
Bobby Collins was an asshole to me. Fuck him. I
And
hate
so he made
Holy
you
shit.
switch because the
You're
people.
burning a bridge
no,
right now.
No, he was
Forgot her
MC.
name.
He MC'd the show. He would
Why
open
do you MC
it
the show?
because he wants to be. He opens it, then he brings me up, and then he closes it so he can get double the money. He gets the
Where?
MC spot
Oh, where?
down at rascals. So I go up, and I had a better set than him on the first show on New Year's. So his friends go, you were so funny. You should have been the headliner. And you see Bobby Collins just like looking and watching. And the second show, I'm waiting to go up. He goes, I'm going to bring up a comic. Okay, let's see. What's her name? And he brings the whole thing down. He's getting no laughs. He brings it right down. He goes, what's her name? Honey, what's your name? Honey, where are you,
That's
honey?
kind of a dick move.
What's your name? And I'm standing back there. I'm like, fuck him. I'm not going to say
That's
it.
a
He
dick
goes,
move.
you got to tell me your name if I'm going to bring you up. What's your name?
I love this
So
guy.
I go, Rossborough. He goes, what's your first name? I can't.
Fuck off.
What are your credits? Dead silence. I walk up to silence, and he goes, I can't think of her name. And I go, let's.
Bobby, what's his name? Now,
Everybody's like, why is she saying Bobby? What's his name? We loved him. He was great. You know what I mean? So he fucked me on New Year's on the second show. So I hate that.
What year?
Oh, my God.
You
I-
can't
you
hate
think it
people
was?
for
A long time
one
ago,
little
15 years
thing,
ago.
Patty.
I never
one
forget.
little thing.
I
you
can't let
hate.
shit go.
I never forget.
I never forget. I'm
Well,
Irish.
good. What else do you have?
That's right. If I don't have my grudges,
Yeah,
what
what
else
else do
is
you
there?
have?
So this Nikki girl says, Kevin, you're disgusting, and I'm taking legal measures. I don't know what that means.
Is she?
I swear to
How
God.
can you take legal measures?
Because you're besmirching her name.
What did I say?
What are
You
you
said
besmirching?
you said that she got off after 6 minutes.
She did.
All right, but you're saying that that's because she's saying she saw a light and or a wave, and you're saying she didn't. So she's disagreeing with you.
Well, I don't know if she has illegal anything, but
First of all,
you know.
there's 5 witnesses saying that she did the same thing. The James, the manager, the MC, and Gage. We all saw the same thing. She could say she saw the light. First of all, you can still you got to time your own set. So if they say do 15 and someone
Yeah,
you
but
see a
sometimes,
light.
sometimes I don't have a watch on, and I
know.
go, just give me a light.
Okay, guys have a watch. Maybe that's why women can't do stand up because they don't have a watch.
Hey, a lot of
I
women
don't
do
have a
stand-up,
watch.
and Carrie does it very well. Very well.
I don't have a watch, and I make them give me the light,
Yes.
and then I
Girls
ignore
don't
the
wear
light.
watches. We don't wear watches.
Jeff Ross.
Ew,
Oh,
no.
God.
I think he's really funny, though.
First
He's
of all,
really.
thanks for inviting me to this ambush where all you have is women comics listening. And then you go, and what happened? What happened at the
chit-chat.
show? Oh, my God. First of all, you got this is-
Tweet at Kevin.
I didn't say what
at
happened
Kevin
the
Brennan
show.
666 on Twitter if you want to talk to him.
I love the number.
What was I going to say? Yeah, we didn't ask you to bring that up. You just brought it up.
No, I brought it up because it was because Carrie's right here and we had a situation.
We had a
Don't try to blame
situation.
us.
Yeah,
Lenny
you're right.
Marcus.
They're mad.
No,
at,
God,
they're mad
no.
at they're mad at Carrie.
Is there one hot comic?
I'm
Name
naming everybody.
You know,
You guys don't find comics hot. That's
I
fine.
do, you know
Comics
what?
aren't
No, I don't-
Kevin Brennan.
If you got to go to Russ Maneve, they'd both fuck me. But if you have to go to Russ, if you have to go
I
to
wouldn't
Russ
fuck
Maneve,
you. I'd probably sit on your face just to shut you the fuck up.
Whoa, Nelly.
Sit on his face.
Whoa.
No, Jim was hot too. He was hot.
Yeah, he's
He had a
he's
great
sexy.
ass.
He's sexy.
Yeah, he is.
He had a
He's a
great,
man
great
like that
ass.
voice.
But he would break your heart. You know, he's one of those guys who fuck
What
you and
about
leave you.
Jim Norton?
Oh God, no. He's like
Oh.
gay or something,
Yeah, but
right?
who'd you like back in the day? Who'd you like back in the day? If you couldn't have your Eric Kornfeld, who was backup?
I don't know.
DePaulo.
John
DePaulo
Manfrotati.
was cute back
DePaulo
Jim
in the
was
day.
cute.
Manfrotati was cute.
Manfrotati was
DePaulo,
cute.
everybody thought DePaulo
No,
was good looking.
DePaulo-
All the gay,
Oh, yeah.
Mario Cantona wanted to fuck DePaulo like crazy.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he couldn't get enough of Nick DePaulo
No,
because he liked that bad boy.
Nick
fucking-
Yes.
DePaulo would be horrible to you. After
I'm,
he
Mike-
fucked
I'm
you.
opening for him this weekend at Governor's.
Who?
Oh, you
DePaulo.
are. Good.
Apparently Nick DePaulo, he
I worked with him in Buffalo.
did you?
Yeah.
Great story, Chad.
Tell us a bit. Why let him talk?
Fuck him. No, I'm talking about
Poor
stories
Chad,
back
he-
in the day. I'm talking about stories. He doesn't do anything now.
You have a
Oh,
terrible,
Joe
you have a
Matarese.
terrible attitude.
How
He
cute
does.
is Joe Matarese? I would go there.
Joe Matarese has got too many
Isn't he
emotional
crazy?
problems. He's crazy.
So
I need somebody
so
sane.
Anyway, apparently DePaulo fucked this girl, and then
When was
just
this? Before he got married or after?
It was way
funny,
back.
Patty.
It was way in the early '90s or whatever.
Okay.
Late '80s. I don't know. Anyway, apparently he fucked her. She wouldn't leave. He dragged her by her hair.
See, this sounds like
He
him.
dragged her by her hair,
That's why he-
and then just took her outside of the hotel room. Just
See,
left her
that's
outside
horrible.
in the
horrible.
hallway.
Exactly. That's what I
But
would
that's
expect.
how it was back at. Oh,
Oh!
That's
Dice.
what I would expect from him.
What about Dice?
No.
No.
Back in the day, maybe?
they don't like
No.
anybody.
No.
Carrie liked Attell, and
I
but
did.
Attell was
Well, he was
Attell-
funny.
No, I
He
had
was
the
a big
boyfriend.
drunk.
Really?
I
He was a
had
big
He's
drunk.
unavailable.
Yeah, I was
No, but I
dating
had
Walter. Who dates a guy named Walter? when you're 25 and hot. It's not a.
That
It's
is-
like it's an old man's name. You know it's not going to work out.
But he
Walter
wasn't an old man.
Matthau, Walter
he was
Brennan.
He
It's
was
not a
sexy.
good-
He had muscles.
Who?
Walter.
Walter?
Walter
He
was
had
very
muscles.
sexy.
What are you, a retard?
No, he had muscles.
He had
yes.
muscles.
Oh, he was really.
He was very
Who
built.
gives a shit? You,
was
you,
built.
guys, women like muscles now?
He was 7
not?
years younger than me, Walter.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying.
And
So
with
what
muscles,
happened? What
so
happened?
hot sex for Carrie.
was it hot, Carrie?
Ah,
Was it hot?
Carrie liked the
I don't
younger
think you
guys.
fucked him that much.
Uh,
You're always looking
you
for
know
something on
what?
the side, though. I could tell.
Listen.
We can always tell.
Listen.
When you're bartending.
My husband's
Kyra Bass.
listening.
Carrie's always looking for some side action. Am I right? Am I right, Chad?
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I'm looking for side
No,
action.
you haven't.
I saw it on Reddit.
I don't even know what Reddit is.
I like Chad.
I like Chad too. Chad's
He
very
should be
likable.
your co-host.
He's a good thing for
He
you because
really
you're
is.
miserable. He's happy.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
good guy.
And I like to
and
instigate him.
peppy and
You have to have a
Yeah,
yin
bursting
and
with
yang.
love.
You can't have two angry fucking pricks. You got to have a
Is he?
yin and a
yeah,
yang.
you do have a yin and a yang. You need your yin with your yang. Kevin Brennan.
Yeah.
Somebody said Jeff Ross early days when he had his
He
hair.
was cute back in
No,
the
he
day,
was
but
never
now
cute.
he's not that cute.
Jeff Ross is a good example of what a Jew can do in show business.
What can he do?
No talent, ugly.
He's
and
No
still-
talent!
He's a
and
good
still
joke
has a
writer.
good-
Come
still
on,
has
he's a
career.
great roaster. He's a great
He's got a
roaster.
great
No
joke.
talent,
He's a good joke writer.
fugly.
No talent. Did you see his thing with the cops where he does the roasting with the
No,
cops?
I didn't. Luckily enough,
Hilarious.
I wasn't forced at
Hilarious.
gunpoint to watch it, so I didn't see it.
I thought it was hilarious.
Speaking of gunpoint,
Oh, my
I was
God.
telling these guys, these clowns, before I came out here.
What clowns?
I saw, because where I live, the cops have to be at a construction sites for safety reasons.
Yeah.
So I said to a cop, I go, you guys are here, but you're not at schools. He goes, well, we have to be here for safety reasons. I go, how about kids getting shot in the head? Is that a safety issue? You fucking pig. And then I rode off.
Kevin,
I
you
bite.
can't
You
do
can't
like
say
they're,
that.
they have to go there. That's their job. They can't
Okay, but go to the schools.
just. But
Yeah, go
they're
to
not
the
assigned
school.
to the
They
school.
gotta get
Listen,
assigned.
You know
I
what?
know, but because
you don't have a kid in the school.
yeah, and bureaucracy is going to
It
get
sucks.
fucking kids get kids
Yes.
killed. I said a thing to my kid's principal. I said, "What's the deal?" And she's like, "This black woman thinks she's Oprah." She's like, "We're going to pray."
So
and
She
we're
did
gonna,
not say that.
What?
She's
She
gonna
said we're
pray.
gonna
She's gonna
pray.
No,
pray.
she's like, "I got this." I'm like, "You ain't got shit." And then so she goes, "Well, I can't just you can't just get cops here at your request.
It's
Something
true.
That's
something,
true.
Something has to happen." I go, "Yeah, I know." It's like 17 kids getting killed.
Yeah, right.
Then the cops show up.
Right.
Then they go, "Where is he?
Right.
Where is he?
So
Where is he?"
It's fucked up. Listen, that's
It's fucked up. The cops only react. They never do anything to deter.
Kevin,
right?
start attending town hall meetings.
I told
Yeah,
my
I'm
you gotta-
and I'm gonna fucking call everybody niggers and
Listen,
cunts.
oh, yeah,
Okay,
listen,
don't
Kevin.
say those words.
Kevin,
on
come
the
on, we're on
show.
Chick Chat.
Calm
I
down.
said
Take-
shit, yeah,
take
we'll
it
take
out.
that out.
Okay,
No, because
listen.
Nikki Charles
Take
got
it
me
out.
mad.
Can
Nikki
I-
Charles got
No,
me
here's
mad.
what
Out.
I
First
told
of
my
all,
kids.
First of all, we're
What
gonna
the
go.
fuck?
Nikki's gonna take him to court, and they'll play this in court.
She said you were racist. You are racist.
The judge will be like,
fuck?
Here's the weird part.
the judge will
He's
be like,
not,
what the fuck?
He's not really racist.
Oh, it's a character.
I think he is racist.
It's
He's
a
not
character.
racist.
Who says the N word if they're not racist?
He's not racist. He's doing it for
All
shock
black
humor.
people, they racist? No, they can do it because they were slaves. They weren't slaves. The guy on the path train's not a slave. Why he keeps saying it,
No,
yo?
he's not supposed to say it.
Pull your
I
pants
agree
up.
with
Not
him.
supposed to
No,
say
I
it.
agree with him.
You're
What
not
do you
supposed
agree
to
with?
say it.
That you're not supposed to say it. Whatever color you are, you don't have that right.
Yeah.
Well, then
You-
what's
you
he
don't,
saying
you
it
don't make
for?
him to be cool.
Yeah, you are
I
doing
can't
it. to be
smoke
cool.
cigarettes anymore, so I
You're
gotta say
gonna
the
use
N
the
word.
N-word. Yeah, that's for your pandering.
But he's
you're
not
pandering.
racist.
I'm pandering.
I can
You
guarantee
are
He's
called
not
pandering.
racist.
I
I'm
know
not
this.
racist.
Okay, but
Here,
here-
My wife's a half a coon. How can I be racist?
Oh my
I know
God.
that's true. But listen, here's the deal.
Come on,
you know
we're
what
on
I like?
Chick Chat.
He says the N-word only on shows where black people aren't. I noticed.
No,
when
black
you did,
people listen
no,
to the
no,
show.
No, I know. I not only listen, but you don't say it when they're on the show with you on your
Yes,
show.
you
I did,
yes,
I
He
you
did it
did.
to Godfrey
He
and
did.
Jimmy.
Okay, but you know who you didn't do it to because he would have kicked your ass so hard from
Dante?
here to yes. Dante would have
Well,
fucking
he's not.
killed
He's
you.
not black anyway.
He
He's
is
white.
su-
isn't
he's
he?
super
Half
black.
white?
I don't know what he is.
He is black.
But
He's
with
black
my-
and
with-
Indian or something. But I will tell you this. He would have killed you. And I noticed you brought it in on that show and didn't say the N-word on that show. And there was another show with two
Because he
black
rode
guys.
his motorcycle here, so
Yeah.
I didn't want him to
You
get
know, he can really kick someone's ass. You know how I know that? Because You know J.P. Justice, who was like 6'8"
Yeah.
and can kill anybody?
Yeah.
He was running into a situation out of Dangerfields one night, and he was telling me this. He goes, I was kind of worried because he had tried to calm down these white people outside, and something was going on, and it wasn't because they were mad at J.P. Justice. It was something that happened
How long
inside.
is the story?
Okay, it's
a
it's
long
almost
one.
over. But he said when he saw Dante walking down the street into this mob of white people with him, he thought, me and Dante can handle these 15 white people if it gets ugly.
Yeah.
That's how good Dante.
Dante's a bouncer. He's a professional.
Exactly.
He's
So
a
I
Okay, but
noticed
white
you don't say
people-
the N-word with Dante.
But white people carry those semi-automatic weapons.
No, you know what? No, you know what it was with Dante when Dante was here, and then Skeevy said something that was a little bit off color before we started
the show. He got
and
pissed.
And Dante got mad.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to push him. He's a guest. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it's kind of Skeevy's job to say inappropriate shit because he's not going to hit a blind guy. You know.
He could.
But
yeah,
when
he
Mike
would.
when Mike Brown and Brandon Collins were here, I was like, yeah,
You
they're
didn't-
both
you didn't
they're both
say it.
black. I did it at the end. I
I feel like that's
I
why
felt
you-
bad. Afterward I apologized. I go sorry, but I got a little carried
Hey, just
away
for the
there.
record, J.P. Justice sounds like an '80s action hero. Keep going.
He's
I
a big
feel-
dude. I wouldn't say it in front of him either.
I feel
I don't
like
even speak in front of him.
I feel like the reason Keith Robinson left your show that time, I feel because you said, I'm going to say that word, and then you didn't say it. And he goes, what word, Kevin? And then you didn't answer, and then he left. I think he was mad because that word.
and also he had to take his medicine. But listen,
I'm
no.
just
If people leave, listen, Carrie, Patty, or whichever.
Thelma?
This show is not called Chick Chat. You know what I mean? so I don't have to play by your Chick Chat rules.
Kevin,
All right, but I'm having
No, I don't like to say it all the
you have
time.
to
But I'm
admit
saying,
you cause problems. You do.
no, I don't want to be.
But
in a
I
situation-
agree with him. You shouldn't be allowed to say it even
Yeah,
if
you
you're
don't make
black.
the rules for me. Like black
Yeah.
people, they don't make the rules
But
for
they
me.
shouldn't be
I'm
allowed
making
to
the
say
rules
it
for you.
either. That's
Huh?
a horrible word.
It's
I
a
think
terrible word.
if a real slave was here, they would say, "Who the fuck are you? How dare you say that?" I agree. I don't think anyone should be allowed to say
I don't
that
think anyone
word.
should say it. So if they're going to say it, I'm going to use it inappropriate. I think anytime you use it, it's inappropriate. So if I use it, it's inappropriate. But if the people use it on the subway, it's inappropriate.
It is inappropriate.
If I was
It's
the
a
only guy
horrible word.
using it, like I don't own slaves. I'm not like, hey, like I don't say this. Like, do I say it off the air? Do I say the N word?
I've
I've
never
heard you say it once.
No,
When?
he's not. He's not. That's because
I-
he's not racist.
Yeah,
he's
I know,
just doing it for the
I'm a
shock.
shock jock.
I have never heard you say that word in private.
He's a
ever.
modern day Stern.
And I hung out with him a lot.
No,
when
I
was
was-
I
I've
do
never-
nothing. I do not. When I'm off the air, this is the only time. It's like I do porn and I get it. I come all over the place, and then I'm a good citizen when I'm done.
Yes.
Like I'm not looking for trouble. I mean, I get in a fight.
Yeah, you do.
I get into skirmishes off the air sometimes, but I'm not on the subway with my fucking nigger hat. You know.
Oh,
Okay,
see?
tell you saying it again now just to piss me
See?
off.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like they gave Skeevy a hat, but I'm not gonna wear it. Like I don't do. I think it's disrespectful if you do it like if there's guys. Everybody knows there's comics who are racist. I'm not racist, and these guys use it. You know, I don't use the word. Like I don't talk it like I look at that.
Like, what's his name
like,
from
I don't look at
Seinfeld?
that. Look at that N
Remember
word.
that?
Michael Richards.
Michael Richards from Seinfeld when he attacked the crowd.
Yeah,
that,
I don't even do it then.
that was
I
Brad, bad crowd work.
Yeah, but anyway, the point is, I'm not doing it. I don't know what. Now you got me confused. But I don't do it. It's rare that I use it off mic. It's rare. I've used it, but it's rare. But I say cunt, and I don't call women cunts on the
I
on
do
the
think
train.
it's funny when you call us cunts. I think it's
I
funny.
like it. I think
But
it's
see,
funny.
you can call us a cunt. Like if you're at a job and your boss calls you a cunt, then that's different.
Well, that's the whole point here.
But
what
I
he's
think
making.
women are cunts because, I think.
No, go ahead, Kevin.
I think women are cunts more than black people are N-words. Just to clean it up for you, Patty. No, because the fact that my wife's like, she gets mad and she goes, "You got to start like all this with this Me Too shit." She's like, "You got to take me out, or else I'm not gonna fuck you." I go, I pay the rent. I pay the rent.
You
So
should
it's like-
take her out.
So women with all these all these fucking rules. I'm like, this is insane. Like they want you to fucking not do have all these you got to do this and then you still got to pay. It's like fuck you. I'll jerk myself off and I'll eat my own jizz before I play by your rules. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
You women are fucking total cunts. You think your fucking snatches don't stink, and you think you're fucking pushy. You think your pussy is so precious, but there's a million pussies, billions of them.
Try and get one. Try and get one.
Yeah, that's
Supply
it.
and demand. Supply and demand.
I can get
Very
pussy
hard
like
to get.
crazy.
Let's see you go out there on the street and come back back with the pussy.
Easy,
I'm
easy.
I'm back with the pussy.
We'll bet you that you can't.
Kevin, do chicks like you from this podcast?
They love me. They love me.
No, there are some weirdos.
wait.
There's a lot of weirdos out there.
Yeah, they're crazy women. That's all right.
I mean, Nikki Chala.
Okay, stop talking about her. We like her and leave her.
You
alone.
don't even know her.
I
don't
know,
know
but
her.
I
But
like that she's
I do
feisty
come
back to
to
you.
defend women in the business because you know.
You can't be trash.
Yeah, but if you're gonna recommend somebody, make sure she's good so that the stereotype that women suck is not perpetuated.
But you know what? To your defense, like there are some badass comic females, like
When you
Nikki.
say badass good?
Like Nikki, her work ethic is ridiculous.
Nikki who?
Nikki Glazer.
Oh, Glazer.
She's on stage every single night.
Right.
She started her morning show.
Yeah, and she's funny.
She's constantly working at the craft.
Thank you.
Is this
So-
an audition for
Thank
her show?
you.
No,
He's
no,
trying to
I've
get
known her
laid.
since I started.
He's trying to get
That's
laid.
incredible.
So I was just
Right,
trying-
Adam?
I'm just saying, I'm giving
No,
props.
I know.
There
Michelle
are
Wolf,
some.
she's got. Everyone brags about Michelle Wolf's work ethic too, and she stinks.
I've never seen her
I
do
don't.
stand up.
I've never
I'm
seen
going to
her.
have to be honest. I don't get it with her, and I'm a girl. I
I
should
don't
be
know her.
supportive,
Yeah,
but
you should.
I should be supportive,
I don't
but
know her.
it's not my style. It's like I don't laugh. Like I watch, I go, okay, that's a joke.
That's
It was
a
written
subjective
well.
thing.
I get that. That's a funny idea, and but I don't go ah ha ha. You know, I watched what's his name, and I thought it was so. I laughed out loud on his net the whole time. Who's the guy? The black guy. The black guy. What's his name?
Chris Rock.
Patty
guy
can
your brother
never
used to
remember.
work for.
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
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 I laugh out loud.
No,
You
he's
watch
great.
all four. You
Dave
watch all four
Chappelle's
shows.
I watched
great.
3 of them.
He's
I
great.
watched
They
3.
should have combined all those into one. It would have been great.
I thought it was, and they were all different. The one was a little more serious, and he was being a little more George Carlin-y, making points instead of joke, and then I don't know. I thought it was very interesting and made me laugh.
Bill Burr.
Ew, God, he was an asshole to me too. No, not Bill Burr.
Oh yeah, he was mean
called,
to you
I think
too,
he
right?
called me a cunt once.
No, but you know what I do find sexy about Bill Burr? The early Bill Burr was
Young Bill
I
Burr?
just thought he was great as a stand-up.
I saw him at the stand. He was kind of a dick to me too.
Was he?
I'm starting.
Wait,
Hey,
last
look at me.
night, Last
But
night.
Yeah.
he wasn't a big dick back in the day.
Well, I
mean,
think he feels
I
like he's
thought he
got to
was
be a
my
little bit of a
friend.
dick now because it's his character.
that is his
I
character.
thought he was
and
my
I-
friend years
I
ago
didn't
until he was a
like
dick
him.
to
What
me.
did he
and
do
then
to
I'm
you
like,
yesterday?
I thought
Well,
he was
they
They
had
good.
had the Patrice show yesterday.
Yeah, they had the Patrice benefit, so they had the after party at the
Bennett,
stand.
He died already. What did it benefit?
Yeah, they're trying to bring him back to life.
I
What the
can't.
fuck is it benefiting?
Oh,
I heard,
my
he's,
God.
I heard he's losing weight.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
God.
For his family or his kids?
Yeah,
His
yeah.
kids?
Bill puts it on every year. It's really thoughtful, and they
Who
give all
puts
the
it on?
proceeds. Bill does.
Oh, Bill
Yeah,
does.
he runs the whole thing. All proceeds go to his family,
Oh,
which is
okay.
nice. And I
Yeah,
see
that
him.
is nice.
And I met Bill a million times, and every time he never remembers me. And I try to make small talk, because he's a Boston guy. I'm at Cleveland. I start talking Cavs, and he didn't want anything. He kind of just like.
He
eh.
blows you off.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. I'm not trying to get a feature week out of you. I'm just trying to talk. You're standing right there. I'm standing here. Let's be cool.
Yes.
Yeah, he talks to me. He says hi.
Oh,
Well, he probably wants to bang you.
Yeah.
No.
I can't believe I'm starting
I
a
love
thing
Bill
with Bill
Burr.
Burr, the biggest comic in the world.
Why
That's
not?
he
Who
does.
gives
It's a
a
Kevin
shit?
Brennan thing to do.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't get along with him very well, right?
No, I was never like hanging around with him, so I didn't. We had no beef. We had a beef from
On
the
your
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, we had a fucking real
He did
beef.
your Bob? He did it?
Yes, and they
Yeah.
got in a fight.
That's a
He
great
almost-
podcast,
he
by
almost
the way.
quit. He almost quit the show.
Yeah, but then he did leave after. Well, he stayed an hour,
Yeah,
right?
we did the whole episode, but he was gonna leave, so I had to pull back. People are like, he really gave it to you, Brennan. I go, yeah. I go, I had to let him. I had to let him give it to me.
You were pushing him though.
He
You were
was
giving
great
him-
I was
on,
pushing his button. I just
yeah,
said I just
why
called him a
not?
fraud. So what's the big deal?
He was great on chasing.
What's oh, I didn't
Crashing.
see him on
Crashing.
Crashing.
I always call it
Chasing.
chasing.
That's like something my
But
mother
was
would
he
say.
not great on
My
it?
I never saw
That's
him.
a
Did you
show's a
see it?
bomb, by the way.
I
Show's a
heard he
bomb.
did really well. I heard
I
it was a
love
fun
the show.
episode. Yeah.
I love the show.
He
show's
was
a
such
bomb.
a
The
dick to me
show's a
that I
bomb.
can't like him.
What do
I
you mean?
can't-
It's not getting picked up?
No, it does terrible in the ratings.
You're just saying that because you're not on it.
I have fucking proof. Look it up, Chad. Look up this.
Look it
Where
up,
do I go?
Chad.
To
Chad,
the Nielsen
look it up.
ratings?
No, go to
Chad looks up
TV.
things
Go
for
to
us.
I
Google
like the
TV
show 'cause,
crashing,
most of
and
my-
then go to Wikipedia. It'll
Have
give you
you
the
guys-
give you the
So you
ratings.
just Google like Neil's movies and crashing and find
Anything
out.
that will make
Look,
you feel better.
Here's what I want to know.
You know what he does? He even said on the air he likes to go to Lenny's things and make sure Lenny's not doing well.
You
To make him
are
feel better. He fucking checks up on Lenny to make sure he's not working or something, so he's
No,
happy.
I count
Come
Lenny's
on.
sets and see how much money he's making that week.
Were you?
No, because I know exactly how much money because I can tell by what spot and what club.
And weren't you keeping touch on or tabs on Chip Chipperson podcast with Lenny and the numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whenever Lenny was on, they would always do badly. And then I said it on my podcast, and they stopped using Lenny. I'm like, victory!
Oh
That
my
is so-
God!
we
you're
No, they
so-
stopped using Lenny.
We tried
Because I know Chip's a retard, but Norton's not. So Norton's like Norton knows what numbers are. So he's like, I started saying all the episodes that Lenny was on, they were bad. They were always in the bottom 5.
I tried.
The one
Mine
he
was
on
good.
the one he was on was horrible.
I
horrible
tried
numbers.
getting him on our podcast, Lenny. He said no. He wouldn't do it.
Because of your association with Kevin?
I don't know why. He just said no. He absolutely not.
It's probably because of Kevin.
Maybe because we're friends
To
with
his
you.
defense.
Yeah, and also he's a cunt, and he thinks he's like too important for things, and
Well,
it's a big failing of his.
I used to be friends. I mean, I was friends with him until. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know.
friends until his wife's like, Lenny, I don't like you hanging out with that Patty Karavis.
Kevin, you need a new rival. Like
We've got-
Neil and Lenny are played out.
I know.
Who
I
knows?
know.
You got to find someone else. You
Artie
hate.
Lang is my new rival.
Here's what one guy writes. Who's
He has
that?
court on Friday. Let's pray for Artie.
Brian Plato, I love Brian.
I
He
don't
says
know
Nikki
him.
is hilarious. He's a great. He always retweets our shit. He's really nice to us, and he says that Nikki is hilarious.
Okay,
so
then
there
he
you
writes,
go.
You
She
all
is.
need a series of podcasts where Patty
Okay, we don't do this. We don't do this on my chick chat. We don't read what the retards are writing.
It's not a retard. He is like a great guy. I
On
love
MLC.
him.
Is he?
He's a great
Maybe
guy.
he should be a feature. Can you talk?
Fuck off.
You're a great guy. You should be a headliner.
He is a great guy.
Bobby Collins is a fucking asshole. He headlined it for 50 years.
Well, Bobby Collins, not
Also,
Brian Plato, is a great guy. Okay, go
Huh?
ahead.
All right. So
Okay, who else do you want to yell about?
I think that's it.
I'm
I think
defending
we're
all
done.
our
Adam, anybody
listeners.
else?
I'm defending our listeners. I'm defending the women comics. Who else should I defend? Although I didn't defend that one woman comic. What's her name? Michelle Wolf.
I don't know her.
Yeah, either do I.
She's got a bad voice. I mean, people,
It's like
people like her. People like her. I think she put the kibosh on me because Louis C.K. invited me to a Super Bowl party.
Oh yeah, and what happened there? Then
So
they
I think she
uninvited-
put the kibosh.
She was
on
there.
me
What
because
happened?
She was there because
what
I know she
happened?
was there.
So you called up and they said, on second thought, don't come, or what
yeah,
happened?
basically.
Well, tell
And
me
that's-
exactly,
and then
because that
that's
doesn't
when I
sound
realized,
right.
like, I hope all bad things come to Louis C.K.
Oh,
Once
come
he
on. Don't
fucks
start this rivalry.
Wait a minute. Good. I don't like Louis C.K. either. He also called me a cunt. Now, wait a minute.
He did?
You know he called me a cunt. So, wait a minute. He called me a
On
fucking cunt on stage. He
stage!
fucking
Oh, my
called me a
God.
cunt after I went off stage.
Go to
Is that-
page 6 and tell him this. Let's bury Louis.
Didn't I
Fuck
tell you the
him.
karma?
Wait a minute. So Louis C.K. invites you to a party, and you go, yes, I'll come.
No, he invited me on a Saturday, and then he goes, "Yeah, we want to have a Philly guy there, blah blah blah." So then I told him, at first I got
To
back
watch
to my,
the game.
yeah, and I was out of town, so I texted my wife. I go, Louis invited us to the. Louis invited who? I don't know what I said. Louis invited me to the, or whatever, to the Super Bowl party at his house. You want to go? And I know my wife's his fan, so I go, okay. She goes, yeah, let's definitely. So I text her back. I go, yeah, can I? I go, yeah, definitely. Can I bring my wife and kids? And then I didn't hear back for like a couple hours. I go, oh, schnippity
Kind of
snap.
like your text.
Yeah, oh, schnippity
Yeah,
snappity.
you never answer back.
I don't blame him.
You don't answer back. You
always
don't even know how
answer
you don't
back.
even know how your phone works.
I do not have
you,
my
you
phone.
answer,
Messages are full.
you answer back first on Messenger than you do on a text. You're like someone's grandma.
I am someone's grandma.
I'm on Messenger. What's this? Maybe I got a message.
I did message you
A
back.
messenger.
And then you never messaged me
You're
back.
an
I said,
idiot.
All
what
right,
Shut
day?
up.
Dad. So what happened?
day?
What
So
happened?
so then I go. So then I say. Anyway, so I go. So I don't hear back. So then I text. I go. Then I send him another text. I go. Listen. I know maybe you think the kids are inappropriate. I go. But I go. I'm out of town. They know the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. They're looking forward to it. Blah blah blah. So then he after that text. Now that I'm begging. He goes, yeah, I have my kids all week. I don't want kids here. So I go, okay. He goes, you and your
Oh
wife.
my God, really?
You and your wife definitely invited. So then I said I left it up to my wife. I go, it doesn't matter to me either way. And then she was telling the kids like, oh, me and Dad are gonna go to a Super Bowl party, and they're like, no, it's a family day. They're like fucking. All of a sudden, they're fucking asshole kids, but now they're all mature when it times to cock block me to go.
I had fun at Louis'
house.
You went?
Yeah, it was great.
So no, he didn't go. So then the next day, I did my show White Guys Matter and then I said from the stage, Liz was there. I said, yeah, Liz, did you hear I was invited to Louis' party? Then he disinvited me. And she goes, oh, you were invited? She goes, oh, you were invited too? And I go, so then I asked her after. I go, who was invited? She said, Michelle Wolf. Michelle Wolf was the one that would cock block me.
Why? Why didn't she like you?
Because I don't like her.
Because he
I
trashes her on
I
the
make it very
podcast.
clear
Oh.
how much she stinks. And so Nikki Charla, you're in good company. Maybe you'll get an HBO hour.
No.
Anyway, so So then, so she probably because what made Louis suspicious at halftime, right before halftime, it was a close game. I said, Louis, I'll come over during the halftime show. I figure I'll take the train in during the halftime show, whatever.
So you just keep texting him with no response.
No. Then I texted him. I go, I'll come over. I'm gonna come over and watch the second half of the game at your house, okay? And then he gets right back to me within like a minute. He goes, no.
Are you kidding me?
So he's like, no. So he goes, no, everyone's leaving. We didn't get a good turnout. Everybody's leaving at halftime. So I know he probably said, Brennan wants to come. And then Michelle Wolf's probably like, well, if Brennan's coming, I'm leaving. So he's like, I don't need this headache. So
Who
and
would
plus
leave
it was
a game
raining.
at halftime?
Nobody's fucking lying. He's a fucking liar. Just like when he invited him into his hotel room, he goes, I'm not going to jerk off in your mouth. And then he did. But I had to take it because he was a headliner, and I thought maybe he'd get a show sometime down the road, and then he wouldn't use me.
Ladies, what about Mark Norman?
I don't know him.
A lot of people
First
think
of all,
he's
Chad, your names are so lame.
Mark
Because
Norman
you're like a new comic,
he's too
and you don't
young.
know any of the comics they know.
No, I know
they
Mark Norman.
They want to talk about Pete Correale, that fucking
no.
massive pothead.
Here's the thing.
They want to talk about Joe Matarese, who's like pretends he has OCD, so maybe he'll get a special.
Isn't
You know what I mean?
Isn't Mark
They
Norman
talk-
the one who smokes pot all the time and drinks?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Mark Norman, every joke and
You
every
want
punchline
Patty,
ends
you
with a
gotta
question
say
mark.
Ben.
Oh, that guy. He's
You
cute.
gotta say Ben Creed.
Yeah.
I know Ben Creed.
Or
That was
Ben,
my first
Ben
feature
Bailey.
week.
Ben Bailey.
Oh, no.
Ben Creed was my
Ben
first
Bailey was
feature
an
week
asshole to me,
ever.
too. What?
Ben Creed was my first feature week ever.
When was this?
Like 2007.
Some of
my
the worst.
God.
Wow.
Chad's bringing out some of the real good stories
Ben
today.
Creed.
What?
I got a Ben.
Try
I got
to get
Ben
a
Creed
word in.
story.
I do have a
I
Ben
got a
Creed.
Ben Creed story.
Try
no, I'm
getting
saying-
a word in.
He.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us a Ben Creed story. This poor
No,
guy.
I'm kidding.
I
What's
just
your
said-
Ben Creed? He don't have a good.
you
Ben
I
got
just
Creed
said it was
story.
my first feature week. That's as
Yeah,
far as it goes.
doesn't he do crack or
I
smoke
heard
crack
that
or
at
something?
there used to be a club at
Doesn't he? Why are you yawning? Does he?
down in Florida, and he was staying at the what do you call those at the condo, and it
She
was
don't even know
Ben
what they're
Creed.
called.
Ben
What do
Creed.
you call him? Hotel?
Who's the guy Ben Creed was best friends with?
Yeah.
Adam Leslie.
No, the other one who
Yeah.
had his
Adam
own TV
Leslie
show.
died.
John Mulroney?
Yeah, him. I think the two of them were down there, and they took a shit in the pool.
Oh, wow.
And left the turds
I like these
floating
guys.
for the comics who came the next week to leave the shits for the next comic.
Yeah,
Are you
that's their
serious?
calling.
That's the Ben Creed story.
That's their
I have.
calling card.
That's so fucking
I mean,
disgusting.
he could deny it. I heard it secondhand.
That was disgusting.
that was what they did back in the day.
That's what the guy. They would get drunk.
I
and
heard
just-
one of those guys. I forget the guy's name, but that crew. He was dating his girl, or like he just fucked or whatever, and then he had a fart, and so she was sleeping. He was gonna fart in her face. Instead, he shit. He sharted.
Okay,
And he shit all over her.
Who did that?
I forget his
That
name.
is
Oh,
so. Is a
God.
comic?
Yeah.
I
And then
feel
he
bad for women.
No,
Oh,
that's
God.
how it was back in the Wild West.
It sucks being a woman, especially back then. Now
I
at
know,
least
you
can
got all these
tattle.
stories,
Now
right?
you can
Too
tattle,
bad
but
Ben
back then,
Creed didn't get famous that someone could tell that story.
Carrie doesn't even have to care anymore because she's got her own radio gig.
I know
on
you
Ron-
do.
Ron-
Ron
High
Conkema.
profile.
Ron
Hard to
Conkema
wake up.
Radio.
It's
Tomorrow-
hard to wake up at 4 a.m.
Pretty soon you're not going to
fucking
be able to
morning.
do MLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the
No,
name of the
but- no,
place.
you
Took-
get-
no, I took a nap.
You get used to it, though. You
I
get
got
used to
home at
waking up early.
9:30. I took a nap till 1, and then I got in the car and came over.
You ever do radio, Kevin Brennan?
Just to Cumia.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's that called? What is
That's
that?
not-
It's
I
a
don't know.
hybrid?
It's
It's like a network. I don't know what you do over there.
It's
It's
a-
not even a podcast.
You
It's
did
a
radio.
radio.
Did you like doing radio?
I did. I like the money, the consistent money. It was
Everything's
good.
good. money?
Everything is timed to the minute. It's like we at,
Oh, yeah.
7:56 we have to do the news, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a weird kind of a show.
Are you guys still playing music on that show?
yeah, it's all music. The breakdown said
Oh.
the music is the star.
Was yours talk
Are you
radio?
serious?
Straight talk. Yeah.
Really,
Straight talk?
I'm
Yeah.
the
That would be
star,
fun.
but
It was
whatever.
fun.
No, he's actually very funny too. The music
So
is
the music's the star?
Yeah, they.
And what
they,
do they need
you
you
know,
for?
A couple chiming in here and there. I'm chiming in here and there. It's
Well,
fine.
you are a classic Long Island
She
housewife.
is. She is. She's
I
With
am.
that voice. With
I
that.
really.
the
fucking
people
am.
listening are her. That's it.
Right.
She's representing them because
Right.
she is them.
Right.
That's
She
right.
is them.
They
She has
love
this-
me.
She has that same accent.
Yeah.
Anyway,
She's
we
great.
got to wrap this up because I got to go get my kids. And
Yeah, what
unless
did
the
My
Four.
kids!
Kevin is what? Kevin did. What does it say, Patty? I don't have my glasses.
Okay, who's saying? Doug
Right here.
Kleiman? Kevin, old days at the Improv on 44th. You were great then and now.
Oh, look at that.
See,
Nice
you
to
do have some
you.
deranged
See?
people out there.
That love you
he's
in
an old
spite of it.
comic. He don't know what he's talking about.
That was a great idea, Brian. Wait, what did Brian say? Oh, I can't remember.
Brian's
Oh,
not even-
Holiday's there from Our Worst Holiday.
Yeah, why don't you do that show?
What's holiday?
He does the podcast in his basement.
It's really
Who?
my daughter did it too.
But
it's fun.
what state is he in?
He's in Illinois, but you tell your
Who?
worst stories of the worst shit that ever happened. to
Who?
you.
And he's got a lot of those.
My Worst Holiday is the name of it, and his name is now. Why Mark? Why am I going blank? His last name isn't
'Cause
Holiday.
you're old.
It's Williams.
Mark Williams. But
Mark
you know
Williams.
what? He's got a huge
and
following,
Jay,
right? Doesn't
and
he have
Jay Roach is his.
doesn't he have a
assistant. Am I
huge
saying the
following?
name?
Like in
I don't know how huge his following is, but it's fun.
All right, I want to apologize. I really got, I hate to do this, but I feel bad.
Who are you
because-
apologizing to, Nikki?
The
I hope?
No, I
Peaches?
gotta. No, not never. No, I gotta apologize.
What are you apologizing for?
I gotta apologize.
I like when you always apologize at the
No,
end.
I feel bad to using the N word in February. It's not appropriate. I mean, it's clearly not, right, Patty?
That's right.
I'm not even saying it. I think it's but sometimes I get a little jacked up, and I gotta.
You
I
drank
gotta,
too much energy.
No, I didn't even. I only took a sip because I usually have a cup of tea, but it's too hot for
He
tea.
drank all this Gatorade. By
That's
the
a
way,
lot of
this
sugar
is,
in there,
this is
man.
poison.
Yeah, that
I
is
know,
poison.
but we're all dying anyway. So
Okay.
did you
Well, why
did you
speed it up, Dick?
did you
Why
bite
speed
did
it
you
up?
ride about an hour and a half on your bike?
And because she
die.
didn't ride her bike, she's not.
Covered in sweat and smell.
Yeah,
in this
Lance
tight
Armstrong.
booth, okay? Okay, you one not wonder.
Ah.
Fucking
I
heck.
love
Patty, I
when
can
it-
handle the fat. I
I
can
love-
handle the
I'm
fat.
coming in for you, Carrie. I'm not
I
letting
love
them
when
call
the
you
chit
fat.
chat girls gang up on me. No, but I want to apologize because it's saying the N word is almost never appropriate. Sometimes I do say it appropriately, but I think today.
There's never an appropriate.
No, but I mean, I don't want Patty to get all like, oh, I can't be, I don't, it's disrespectful and whatever, because you know what I mean. I don't want you. I like you, so I don't want you to think I'm a big fucking asshole.
I don't think you're.
I am a shock jock, but and sometimes I say because it's fun. Like it's fun to say. Like it's fun to shit on Neil. It's fun to shit on Lenny. It's just fun. You know what I mean? So and I don't have that much fun. I don't have that much fun regularly. Like I don't go bowling.
That's
Like,
your hobby?
Yeah, like I don't have like
This
a
is
lot
your
of,
softball
I don't
league?
have a lot of hobbies to
I
pick
think
up on. I'm too
bowling
busy.
and
So
the
I
N-word
vent
are
and
two
I
different things,
and
right? Adam?
I vent and I call people. I say inappropriate things because whatever, and then people donate. So.
Donate!
Oh yeah, speaking of donate, I think we're gonna do Patreon. So I want the fans. I want the fans to come up with like different levels. Like
Tiers. I was doing that for a
tiers.
minute.
Like $10. Yeah, but we have actual fans.
Dude, I did too.
Wait, you have a podcast too? What's your podcast?
It's called Sit Down Zumock, bunch of BS podcasts, iTunes, Google Play.
Who's
So-
on it with you?
It's just I just bring on everybody. Kevin's been on it. I just do all kinds of people.
So we do so for different levels: $10, $25, $100, $500. Like for $500, if you have a dick, I'll suck it. You know what I mean? Like if you give me a certain amount, probably like I'll probably give you my cell phone number. No, I'll just give you my number.
You used
like,
to let people sit in on your show. Do you still do that if they give you
well,
money?
it's hard. It's harder here because
Oh,
you
they're
know.
right there. Yeah.
Nowhere to
Oh,
sit.
and by the way, we are
But
live
people go to Cumia. They go
at
to
the comic
Cumia.
strip. I want to thank the comic strip live at
Yeah.
the con giving us the space.
No, so they go to Cumia and they watch the show live there. But that becomes like tricky over there because I can't charge them and then whatever. So, but that kind of got
You
played
should
out.
try.
That kind of got played out anyway. No, it was easier broadcast because they have seats for that, But anyway, but we'll do shit. I'll come to your house. You know what I mean? I'll
Spend
maybe I'll fucking crank call your
Thanksgiving.
boss, call him a cunt.
You should
know what I mean?
personalize a message. That'd be a good tier.
Yeah, like just I want because I'll come up with the same hacky things that Cumtown came up with. So
What's Cumtown?
one guy said,
exactly, Patty.
Why-
It's
why-
a successful podcast because they didn't call it Chick Chat or Guy Talk. You fucking idiot! How is anyone that dumb? But that's why you got two women who are relying on their husband to paying the bills. That's why we're like, we're okay. We'll write checks on Friday that we can't cash and don't cash till Monday. Because I got to trick my husband into giving me $100 cash like I'm a fucking hooker.
I just made money today. I sold a painting today.
okay,
Whatever.
$575.
Whatever. If you were paying the rent,
I'm gonna have a garage sale
if
this
you were
summer.
paying the rent, the show would be called Twat Talk. 'cause
Yeah,
you
Carrie,
need-
plug your
you
garage
need the
sale.
money.
Plug your garage sale.
I'm gonna have a garage sale this summer, by the way.
Oh, wait.
Listen,
I need to get what I'm plugging. I got to scoot.
Garage sales are
Mr.
dumb anyway.
Holiday, Mr. Holiday says, "Damn, he wish he had 500."
My bag and my other thing there.
Hey, I'm,
So here's what I want to say.
Okay.
okay.
Plug where you gotta
Let's
be.
do final thoughts.
Yeah, I got a plug that I got.
Let's go around the horn.
Okay, what are your final thoughts?
Well, first of all, it was great hanging with you guys. You guys are lovely ladies.
It's a pleasure meeting you,
It was
sir.
lovely meeting you.
I'm going to hit subscribe to your podcast.
Oh, we'll subscribe yours too. By the way, everybody else subscribe to Chick Chat and MLC. Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Thank you.
I will be at Governor's this weekend
What are
opening
you,
up for
substitute teacher, Patty?
Nick DiPaolo.
Tell Nick I said hi.
I've seen
Okay.
calendar books,
Can
but
I
that's
just say quickly?
where are you going to be with Nick?
At Governor's in
Wow.
Levittown.
Tell him I said
Call-
hi.
Call up, make reservations. Come out. Nick is hilarious. Sunday, I'm going to be at the Borgata Gambling and Performing.
Ooh.
So if you want to come hang out with me at
why
the
would they
Borgata,
You need a
ever
feature,
fucking
Carrie?
use
I'll
me at
come.
the Borgata?
I would love for you to come.
Yay! Chick Chat. I'm at Levity Live in West Nyack this weekend with Godfrey. And March 16th and 17th, I'm headlining the Hard Rock Roxino, Northfield Park, Ohio. And follow me on Instagram, Chad Zumock with a Z.
And tomorrow night and Friday night, 2 nights, I'm going to be at Uncle Vinny's down in Point
That guy
Pleasant.
won't book me.
Yeah,
Tell him I
he's
said
nasty.
hi.
Okay,
Why
I
is
will.
he so
No, he's
He
nasty?
won't
not.
book me.
He's a great.
He won't book me.
He's my favorite.
I'm
fucking
banned for life.
Isn't it
No,
weird how
the
they have
guy's
to
great.
bring booze in?
Friday. Because you know how much a license costs down there? It's like fucking
Yeah, it's not like New York. New York, it's like
It's
$3
not like
grand.
$20,000. It's like
No,
$100,000.
Yeah,
or
you
something.
have to
It's-
buy
You
somebody.
sound like you're in
Oh.
the tank for this guy.
I fucking love him.
She loves
okay.
him.
Thursday and Friday night I'm there, and then Saturday night I'm here at the Comic Strip. 2 shows. I'm at Broadway Comedy Club at 9:55, and then I'm at Dangerfield's 11:25. So there.
Bam.
Okay, Kevin, where are you going to be?
I just want to say to people that, listen,
Okay.
we all know the problems out there.
What was this? Was it
With
the
the
60
kids.
Minutes at the end? Who said the final thoughts?
Andy Rooney.
Oh, yeah, Andy
This is
Rooney.
your Andy Rooney moment. Go.
Listen,
Okay.
listen, everybody. We can't come together. We can't eliminate guns, but what we can do is donate to my website. And sign out for Cumia. I guess I'm back. I don't know. I still haven't got a contract yet. Sign up
Oh,
for
you're not.
Cumia.
You're not back at Cumia?
I don't know.
I heard him and Keith fighting in the hallway.
Patty.
They were fighting in the hallway over. He's like, I
So-
need more money.
So I need if I go back to Cumia, it's 1 day a week. I want it 2 days a week, but whatever. They gotta buy Artie, his heroin and his hoagies.
He's got his court date on Friday.
Fingers crossed that he goes to jail.
Oh, come on.
No, because then he'll clean up. How's he gonna clean up in Hoboken?
Is he clean now, supposedly?
Yeah, wink, wink, nod, nod.
Wow. Shit.
So anyway, also sign up for Cumia or donate, or we're gonna be doing this Patreon soon because anyway, I'm basically begging for money. Also, if you don't donate, if you don't sign up for Cumia, or if you don't, don't fucking tell me. You know what I mean? I don't know what my point is.
Wait, what are you
my
talking
point is,
about?
I hate when people have attitude, like on Twitter, like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" I go, "You gotta, it's not just not. I gotta fucking pay bills."
Yeah.
So I hate when people are like, "Hey man, I don't like your free. I don't like you." I'm like, I don't like you not fucking. You don't get a vote. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Right,
You don't get a.
If you're not coughing up some cash, you have no say.
Yeah, like back in the day, fucking quality entertainment like this wasn't free.
Exactly.
So I hate when these
Exactly.
people go like they fucking call me out or whatever, and I go donate, sign up for do something. $9 a month ain't much, and with the Patreon we'll start at $5. $5 a month ain't much, but if everybody gives me $5, that's a lot of money.
Even
Yeah.
$1, a million people.
Not a
that's
dollar. Not a dollar. I'm not a fucking
And
homeless
if you're a
guy.
young
Use my-
professional,
He's not a
Has
stripper.
anyone used my
No, it's
sponsor?
just I'm not even that mad. I was mad like a couple of days ago because I was blocked on Twitter. First of all, Twitter's like Twitter
They blocked you?
Twitter
Yeah, you
for a
went to
week.
jail. You went
What'd
to
you
jail.
say? What'd you
Twitter
say?
blocks. I called a guy a cunt. Twitter blocks you now. They said I saw some other, and they're kind of trolling. That you got blocked, right, for something.
yeah, I said something to Kevin. I replied. I said, just die. Back in December, and I got blocked for 48 hours.
For saying just die?
Yeah,
But they're coming at people now. People that are
Yeah.
tweeting me or retweeting me because I'm like tagged or something. So they're getting people that are affiliated with me. So so now I saw something on Twitter. Somebody got blocked and they sent me a thing. Twitter says you can't make fun of people's ethnicity, race, or sexual orientation.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we here then? What the fuck are we doing here? Aren't we wasting our time? Isn't that what Twitter's for?
The solution
It's
is
it's like
everyone
grown-ups acting
unfollow
like
Kevin.
children. So then when I'm reading all these tweets, people are like, "Oh, what the fuck? You quit Cumia?" Like, "Oh, what the fuck?" So I'm like, if you sign up for Cumia or you donate or do Patreon, whatever, you can say whatever the fuck you want. And if you give me $500, I'll suck your dick. I'm not even kidding. I'll suck your dick. I'm not gonna swallow.
Do you know
doubt
how?
I'm not gonna.
Do you
yeah.
know how to
Yeah, I've
suck it?
seen enough dick sucked.
Where have you seen dick sucked?
Porno, and the one time my wife did it. You play with the balls a little, like Dice said in his act. You play with the balls, and then you use your tongue a lot, right? You suck.
Some guys don't
Wait,
like their balls
I
played
want
with.
I want to get a collection up. We'll get the 500, and then we'll bring him a
We'll
guy.
watch him
We'll watch him
suck
do
a
it.
guy's
And we'll
dick.
do it on this camera.
Live
We'll
podcast.
do it live on this podcast. You ready?
Okay.
If we
Oh,
get
by the way,
$500,
make sure you all tune in to me
No, it's
tomorrow
gotta be.
and
It's $500
Friday.
a month. You gotta be.
Oh, he just.
No, for Patreon, it's a monthly fucking right, isn't it,
He
Adam?
said if you pay me 500, I'll suck your dick. You didn't
Now
say
he
500
changes
every
Don't you
month.
sign up for like a
he
monthly
knows that
thing?
someone is going to say, here's 500 for you to suck his dick.
Logistically, you'd have to suck their dick every month too.
A lot of dick sucking, man.
No, after a couple months, like once I know they're committed to the relationship, I'll suck their dick.
Oh,
Like
now
a lady.
Oh, now he's backing
No,
out.
like a lady.
And if
Like
you're-
I don't know if you like me enough for me to suck your dick.
And if you're a successful Me Too woman and you want to take care of me, by all means, I'll marry you and just
Whoa.
right off into the sunset.
How is
Because
your
white
sex life?
comics are not.
Terrible.
Terrible, but you're cute. Why is your sex
Hey,
life terrible?
It's by design. I'm just lazy.
White
you
comics
like,
are
wait,
struggling.
because I find you to be cute and nice and sweet, right? Are you
Smart.
a total douchebag or
Yeah,
to
what's the
women?
deal?
No, not at all.
No, you know what he does?
What?
He's on the road, so he does that thing where, like, I'll break your heart, ladies, or whatever. You
No,
know?
it's just like
Yeah.
He stays emotionally detached. He hangs around Florentine a lot. Florentine's emotionally
All
detached.
these guys do
So
it.
he plays
Yeah.
that I'm
Dan
emotionally
Natterman,
detached.
emotionally detached.
Yeah, he's a
even
retard.
said-
We're talking. Don't throw him in with Florentine and Chad. That guy's got wet lips 24/7.
Who's that?
He's a little different. He's a little different than like playing. Dan Natterman's not
Who?
exactly
Oh,
playing
Dan
hard to
Natterman.
get.
No, but
He's not exactly playing hard to get. Dan
He
Natterman.
I
walks
asked him if
away
he was
from
a
every
virgin.
relationship.
Is he a virgin? He's not a
He
virgin.
said no.
He said no.
But I've never seen him with a girl.
But you
No, he's been with
are
women.
you in love
he
with a
has?
girl? Have you
Yeah.
ever fallen in
Oh,
love?
absolutely,
You
yeah.
fall in love, you say I love you, and
Wait,
then
are you
what
looking for
happens?
Are you looking for like the supermodel?
I
girl?
wouldn't
What
mind.
do you-
No, I wouldn't mind settling down with somebody I'm compatible with. You know, I would like. I miss
Compatible.
being in a
Okay,
relationship.
you said compatible.
Compatible, because I'm
No, really,
done
really.
like chasing ass. I'm done.
No, you know what it
You
really
sure?
is, ladies.
Yes.
Well, that's really what it comes down to.
Well, he's
you want to.
41, right?
Yeah.
But
You wanna-
41-year-old
no,
guys
you
still
wanna
think
hook
they
up.
No,
can
because
get
41,
20-year-olds.
his dick is starting to get half hard now.
No,
No.
it's fine. It
No
works
way.
great.
No way.
No, I'm saying
Every morning it
I'm saying
works
because
fine.
guys, people are looking for when in a relationship, you're looking for somebody that you like to fight with, right? Because it's like that's what it ends up being, right? When
Yes.
when you first start out, it's like I love this, but you really want someone that you end up like fucking fuck you, like, and you don't really fucking take it personally because you're
Right.
looking. You said compatibility. You might say compatible, but it's
Yeah.
compatible.
Okay.
You're looking for somebody that you're compatible with. But you fight. You don't like. My wife doesn't take it personally when I like I
Call her a
yell.
cunt?
Yeah, when I yelled at her the other day, and then she comes back, she's in a good mood. I'm like, what? It's magical.
Because she's with
no, she
you,
gets
yeah,
over it, but
doesn't count.
because we kind of like to fight. You gotta like to fight with the person, because otherwise it don't work.
Being single right now is a nightmare out there with everything that's going on. It's
yeah, with
not
the
good.
AIDS.
No, it's just
Yeah,
women-
then shut the fuck up. We had to deal with AIDS. They said you could get AIDS from fucking making out with a fucking tranny. So yeah,
Why
so
are you
so it's
making
not.
out with the
I don't know.
transsexual?
So
Oh my
shit
God.
ain't nothing now, you fucking faggot.
Why are you
Good
calling
night,
people
everybody.
faggots? Stop it. Oh my
He's
God.
left. It's
Please,
over.
Adam, is it
All
over?
right, everybody.
Is there any saving? Nikki,
Thank you for watching.
Nikki Chalwa, we love you, and just fucking ignore this whole last hour.
Thank you
He's
for
a dick.
watching.
He's a dick. He's
Thank
just
you,
a dick.
Comic Strip Live, for
Thank
letting
you,
us
Comic
here.
Strip,
And we will see
All
you.
right.
Like our page.
all right, like our page.
This guy is
Goodbye.
crazy.
He's fucking out of his mind. Goodbye.
Adam, play that whole ending for me.